Igbe. Mommy Baroness Lizzie. Ionex. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o. All right. I don't know if I could oh yeah, good morning. Oluwatosin Oyewunmi, I'm happy to see you there. Omotola Odedipe, thank you so much, my very good sister. Bumpy person, thank you so much. I hope everybody is looking at me. YouTube family, I appreciate you. My very good brother, Kehinde Sheriff, I'm happy to see you. Good evening, sir. TikTok family, I appreciate every one of you. Mommy Baroness Lizzie, I thank you so much for always being there. Sister Olasumbo, I appreciate you. Shegun Ezegunleye, thank you so much. Humanity and good morals, thank you so much for joining. Reverend Father, I appreciate you. Kobla, thank you so much. Delo Bas 36, thank you so much. Olai 853, I appreciate every one of you. Ayonitemi Unstoppable, I want to jam in here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Wonderful says Mommy Yemade 53, thank you so much. Listen to yesterday's show all night. I did not sleep. I'm waiting. Yes, Mommy Baroness Lizzie, by God's grace, our certificate will be printed next week. We have scaled through the newspaper stage, which is always a month, and it's done now. So we'll be printing up the certificate tomorrow, and we will be starting this liberation in an active manner. Sister Modupe Wemida, thank you so much. Every one of you, thank you so much. Omolara Oladojo, thank you so much. I appreciate you. My very good brother Abiodun Daniel, thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you. In order not to take much of our time, as you are joining, please help me start inviting people, and don't stop power tapping because of their fight against the liberation movement. They are really fighting tooth and nail to make sure that we get tired. Unfortunately, all their agitations, all their darts are being used as a springboard, which help us to go higher and higher. What am I talking about today? Before I call a very wonderful mommy to speak briefly on an experience. And why is that experience? Martin Stossing, thank you so much. Mommy Adebing Aderonke Williams, thank you so much, mommy. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you so much. Now, it is very easy to, let me say it this way: when we try and educate people on the activities of these pastors, affairs, and many Isheshe people, because you can balance equation. It would be very right for some of the victims to say that you don't know what happened to me. If you were in my shoes, you will have known that anybody will have fallen victim. Okay, anybody could have fallen victim. You know, things were this, things were that, and that's why I titled this "Real Challenges of Life." Real challenges of life. Okay, and that is why the Yorubas went and came back. Wọ́n ní ẹni ìjà òde bá ló ń pera ẹ̀ lọ́kùnrin. Most times when we're giving advice, it's very easy to be on that side where you give advice to people in challenges and problems. But it is the person receiving the advice that is wearing the shoes, that understands where the shoes are really pinching. So it is very understandable. But for some of us to know that the challenges we're going through, if we calm down, probably we wouldn't have fallen victim to all these woes, most especially who call themselves pastors and prophets and whatever. Let me give you one. Then I'll call in my visitor, my guest today. I will call the number and she will speak with us for a few minutes. Then we'll go from there. I have narrated this incident before, and some of you probably you heard it that day that I said it, but you forgot. Real challenges of life. I graduated from University of Ibadan, 2005, Agric and Forestry. So there was a very good friend of mine that it took so many people to get close to us, to know that we were just childhood friends. And so when I'm talking about friends, when I'm talking about love, when I'm talking about humanity, I have been through it all. And I've seen that as against quoting the Bible. Great, oh, my wonderful sister. Okay, so as against, what do they call it? As against quoting biblical verses, as reciting Quranic pages, love and humanity is just the best. Myself and this guy, we went to the same secondary school, Songo High School, and we clicked to the extent that my first job ever was with Zatec company around the mobile filling station along Challenge. I don't know how many of you will know that junction. And back then, they will use their truck. I'm talking about 97, 98. So the first salary I got that year, I alighted at Dugbe. Great, oh, Omaki, Obìnrin, thank you so much, man. Yes, along Green Grove, thank you so much. So the first salary I got, being a secondary school graduate looking for admission and everything. Some things happened between that 95 and 97 and everything, but story for another day. So fast forward now to 97, I started working at Zatec. And then anybody who knew Zatec back then, wọ́n lò wá, ó ti pẹ́ tán tí ń lò wá. But I thank God that at least I got something I was doing. So that actually happened. That actually started. That actually set my pace when it comes to going to the gym, because that job alone, we were always offloading cages of a live chicken. We would drop them, put them in an enclosed whatever. Then people will be working there. We had nose marks and we'll be hanging the chicken. Then the roller will be rolling the chicken inward. Then they will be slaughtering. Then they will be cleaning and the likes, the rest, whatever. So I worked with Zatec for some time. The first salary I ever got. How many of you remember? What's the name of this sander that has this thing that you open, I can't remember what they call it now. Keto. Keto, thank you so much. I now alighted from Mobile. I alighted at Dugbe. I walked around to make sure that my salary was spent judiciously, So I now eventually bought one. Very beautiful, yellow and black. So I'm talking about this, my friend that turned family. I won't mention his name. I now bought the sandal. I was very happy that my handwork, I could buy something for myself. No do. I walked all the way from Dubai to veterinary clinic junction. There is this steepy road that goes all the way up. Ọ̀nà ọbẹ̀ làwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi yẹn ń gbé. And I was only going to show my friend this sandal that you see, I bought that sander, I think less than, as a 97, maybe 120 or less than. I can't remember, to be candid, man. I can't remember. But it was just part of my side. And those were the feelings you will get as a result of handwork. Because hanging chicken or carrying cage of live chicken, go easy in that, yeah, we offload trailers of chicken. So, anyways, and I was going with this happiness. I wanted to go and show my friend my keto sander. When I got there, hey, he said, where are you coming from this night? Mo ṣe ń bọ̀ láti ibi iṣẹ́ ni o. Mo dẹ̀ gba first salary mi lénìí o. Mo dẹ̀ gba first salary mi o. Mo ra sander kan, mo dẹ̀ ní kí n wá fi hàn ẹ́ o. As friend. Do you know what this my friend told me? He said, ní ìtò dẹ̀ wá ra sander tuntun láti odidi Mọ́kọ́lá tó dẹ̀ Dùgbẹ̀ tó yẹ kó wọ mọ́tò kó mọ lọlé kó mọ lọ sọ́jọ́, kọ́sọ̀ ọjọ́ lèmi ń gbé ńgbà yẹn. Ó wá fi sander hàn mí, ṣé o fẹsẹ̀ rìn ni mo ní mo fẹsẹ̀ rìn, ó ní ó tiẹ̀ ti dáa. Tó bá dijọ́ Sunday tó bá ti pè yí pé and then I was attending how many of you know shopping complex Baba Salah at Agbowo, that big complex? There was this place where Rema Chapel was using. I am talking about the days of Pastor Yomi Olorunsaye under Reverend George Adegboye. His assistant then was Pastor Yemi Adeoti. Kẹ́lẹ̀ mọ̀ páwa náà ti ṣiṣẹ́ iṣẹ́ ẹ̀sìn yìí, ó ti ṣe díẹ̀. And those were beautiful days when you were coming into Rema Chapel. The ushers, they will have a small cut note, Bible verses. You will pick it, you will dwell your heart on that promise. Gbogbo bí tó dùn náà máa ń gé sínú àwọn basket yá dẹ̀ máa mú. So my friend now said, ní ìtò dẹ̀ ti ra sander tuntun sí, tó bá ti dijọ́ Sunday tí wọ́n bá ti ní kẹ́ wá ṣe ọpẹ́. Ọ̀fà lè ní bọ̀bọ̀ yìí. Ó náà bá ti ní kẹ́ wá ṣe Thanksgiving. Make sure you are not dancing on your feet. I said, why? They won't see your sander. Make sure you are dancing and you are crawling on your knees. Raise your legs or let them see your sander. Dìdìrín, ó ṣiṣẹ́ tán, how many hours tó yẹ kó máa lọ lẹ́yìn? Ó ṣe wá fi sander hàn mí. Ṣé kí n bẹ́ẹ̀ ta òróró lé? That day I was disappointed, I was sad. So I wanted to give him some more grammar. I wanted to give him some of the money that mo make iye salary by ìwọ náà gbà, but tó ní gbẹ́nu bí mi, irọ́ mi fún ẹ mọ́. So I left his house, I got to the junction, I boarded a bus to Ojo. We are talking about real life challenges. And what happened afterwards? We ended, out of all my friends, my classmates from Songo High School, myself and this guy happened to be the only ones who got admission into UI at that time. So it was very difficult. We're always together, we're always doing things together, had our matriculation together and everything. He came in for a 4-year course. I went in for a 5-year program. I was advised to withdraw from medicine and surgery for some medical relating issues and everything. So I ended up in agric and forestry and no do. So when my friend graduated, excuse me, when I say friend turned family, there was one of these guys, very lovely friend in Z called then, D Block. He was always, they're always going to the gym. Maybe only lot gym or because my shoulder was bad. So, but in here, man, go, and everything. So there was one night, And when I say family, friend turned family, I know what I'm talking about. I'm laying a foundation so that you understand how serious it was, what he did to me. Unknowingly, he didn't mean any harm. True life challenges is what we're talking about. So something happened between me and one of these guys in Zico. We are good friends, but friends do fight. Inside this room, we started fighting. I wish I know where that guy is today. We had one son name, we're always calling him. Oh, nigga, oh, building gum. Money, sorry, atẹ́gùn ni, tí n bá gun pin, wàá jó. So we started fighting, blah, blah, blah. So in the course of fighting in his room, wrestling, street fight, I lifted this guy up. So in order not to fall yakata, his hand just went to the louvers. The hand was badly torn. He was bleeding so much. We had to go to Jaja. And so some of you know you know where Jaja Hospital is, beside Kuti Hall. So they had to stitch the hand and everything. I don't know how my friend got a wind of that incident, because it was still hot. Our mates, blah, blah, blah. From Hago Hall, this my friend brought his friends, whether he belonged to something, I wouldn't know, whatever. He brought like 4 boys from Hago Hall. So where is so person? He was fighting my brother. He told my own brother. And then we have settled very close to theater art. Yes, very well. And then calm down. We are friends now. At the set only wrong. Oh, bad. Another day is tall, and and the boys too, they said that money, no, we are also there, we're not going to fight. And to cut the long story short, we settled everything, the old warders and everything, they settled everything. We continued. Then he had an extra year. Thank you so much, Moni Sade. He had an extra year, so he had to use that extra year with me for at my own 5th year. But things were very bad. He lost his mom and everything. Anyways, we had to look for a way, paying school fees, staying with me and everything, because we've been used to each other. This was a guy, when he was staying in our hall, he was having a girlfriend. Then there was one day they were making out in the room, and he didn't even lock the door. So I just entered. And I just saw them making, I said, well, girlfriend, me. Oh, we were that close. Fast forward to graduation. Everybody went different directions. So 2010 that I started teaching, he was already working with a telecommunication company. I won't mention the name, like Aproko. Please listen to what I'm saying from here. If you are undergoing any challenges, it is not the end of the world. Most times, problem of what will people say? Ó máa ń jẹ́ kó rẹ̀yàn, kí làwọn èèyàn máa sọ, kí làwọn èèyàn máa wí. Now, my friend called me 2010 or maybe 10 or I think 10. Hello, Baba, mo ń bọ̀ n'Íbàdàn. Bo ni mo ti máa rí ẹ? Okay, ibi báyìí ni mo máa wà. And truly, we met at Idiape. My wedding is coming up on Saturday. I will call you to give you details. I said, okay. So Friday, I was waiting for his call. I didn't see. Saturday, no call. Sunday, my friend turned family didn't call me until the following week, I think Thursday. I was teaching. Anybody who knows Idiape very well, American quarters, NLC quarters, NLC compound at Idiape. I was teaching my student Ibeni Monlo from teaching my Daniel Tutor Science Clinic. And my student from Ikolaba Grammar School, from Bashono High School, from other schools, they were coming to my center. But how much was I charging them? I loved teaching more than even the money that was coming from it. That Thursday, I was teaching them. Then my phone rang, and because my body was reeked of chalk, and I told one of the students at the front, I said, answer this call and put it on speaker. You people should keep quiet too. Then my friend said, hello baba, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀, what's up, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Mo wá ọba ọlọ́dẹ mi dẹ̀ wá gbọ́ nǹkan kan mọ́ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ nípa wedding ẹ̀ ṣe postpone ẹ̀ ní àbí kinní kan. You will not believe what my friend said. My friend said, hello baba, má bínú wípé mi ìpè ẹ mọ́. Bí mo ṣe rí ẹ níjọ́ Wednesday last week yẹn, mo rí wípé o ò lè láṣọ tó lè fit wedding. I will translate that for the purpose of those who don't understand Yoruba. My friend called and I put it on speaker in the presence of my students. And my friend, I asked her, I said, why didn't you call me again for your wedding? What happened? I was waiting for your call. Did you go? And my friend said, sorry, I didn't call you because the way I saw you, the time was too short and you will not have the attire that will befit my wedding. Oh my God. So when you are here, you are saying life challenges. I have been there several times. I have been. You can imagine the impression on the faces of my students. So I said, well, social law and everything. To date, we are still friends. There is no way I will be in Nigeria and I will say, as at this year, I should hang out. And when I say friends, you can have true friends, you can have simple friends. When you have quarrel like that, a simple friend will tell you, it is the end of this. But a true friend will tell you, you know what? Once we are done with this quarrel, we will now come back again. Okay? We will come back again. And a true friend will tell you, it's just the beginning of the friendship. So, you should understand, when you say you have so many friends, who of them are true friends? Who of them are simple friends? I saw you that, but this is a sentence that could make some people to say, you know what, mo fẹ́ lọ tójú bọlé ni sẹ́. Débi tó ti fẹ́ tójú bọlé, wọ́n wá sọ fẹ́ pé sórí nǹkan ọmọkùnrin ẹ̀ tó fi ń jọ́ ọmọkùnrin ló máa lò. Àwa ní kí ló àǹfààní ẹ̀ náà tẹ́lẹ̀ tí mi ìbá lówó lọ́wọ́. Bàbá ẹ̀ gbàjáre, wọ́n bá ṣe nǹkan mẹ́ lára, tí bí a wá lọ, owó á wá dé. Owó yẹn á ti wá dé, wọ́n tó máa sọ fún ẹ wípé, wo àrántí sọ fún ẹ má bínú. Ọdún 7 àtàbọ̀ ló máa lò tó bá ṣọ́ra tí ìyè pé bóyá dẹ́ ibi tí yàrá ẹ bá gùn dé bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lówó máa gùn dé ló máa dé ṣùgbọ́n yóò mọ yooru. A tún wá fẹ́ láwọn do's and don'ts. O gbúdọ̀ lọ patí kó wọ bàtà o gbúdọ̀ lọ sí patí kó pẹ́ lóde o níbi tí tráfíkì wà tágo 9 bá ti lù bẹ́ńtà ìjọ yẹn ló máa wá ronú pé kí ló kó rẹ̀ sí. But I thank God that sentence didn't destroy me. I became stronger. And being stronger didn't mean that I wanted to make it in life to show him that I have made it. No, I was just doing it for myself because it's two different things, right? Now, in order for us to save our time, I will quickly call this person for her to come and tell us our experience. I will call her in now so that she will come and tell us briefly. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Ẹ mà kálẹ́.
Ẹ kálẹ́ o.
Ẹ kú àtàárọ̀ mà.
Ẹ wà dáadáa.
Àlàáfíà ni.
Àdúrà yẹn ń gbà o.
Àṣẹ Ìdùmarè. Please, are you hearing on YouTube? Are you hearing on TikTok and Facebook? Please let me know. Okay, continue, ma.
Nǹkan tí mo kàn rí láti sọ nípa arákùnrin mi tí ń sọ̀rọ̀ jù ni wípé ẹni tá a ti rò pin ní o tá a ti fẹ́ gbéjù sórí àkìtàn a ti gbéjù sínú páálí mílíìkì a ti gbé inú páálí mílíìkì láti pé a fẹ́ sọ̀tá rẹ̀ nù torí kò ó sìkì gan-an tó gẹ̀ẹ́sẹ̀ǹdì gbogbo ara ẹ̀ ti ń kó mọ́lẹ̀ ó ti jẹ mọ́lẹ̀.
ẹ dúró ná ò ń bọ̀ ẹ dúró ná ẹ dúró. Sunday Kalejaye, my very good brother from UI. I am happy to see you on YouTube. I'll get in touch with you. Okay. Oh yeah, continue, mommy.
Torí pé kí ló mú mi sọ eléyìí báyìí ni pé kò dáa káwa ẹ̀dá ká máa sọ ìrètí nù. Ká gbàgbọ́ wípé Ọlọ́run yẹn ó bẹ láàyè rẹ̀ torí pé níjọ́ yìí a ti gbé sínú páálí mílíìkì a ti gbé sábẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀dì pé tó bá ti dákẹ́ àwọn tó ní àwa gbé ń bẹ̀. Bó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ké sókè nìyẹn àwa gbé padà bá a ṣe gbé padà torí ara rẹ̀ tó tiẹ̀ bó ti mọ́lẹ̀ yìí pàápàá àwa mú dìtọ̀ níjọ́ náà lọ àmú dìtọ̀ àwa fi wẹ̀ ẹ́ ní òrìjínà dìtọ̀ gan àwa fi wẹ̀ ẹ́ àwa mú dìtọ̀ àtúnmíìsì ẹ̀ máa dọ̀ sí páúdà ìjọ́ náà lọ́hùn àwa fi kàn lára ó wá sunkún tó dẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ pé gbogbo ẹni tó rí náà ló bá sunkún jọ yẹn pé tí ọmọ yóò ti lọ báyìí ṣùgbọ́n lẹ́yìn adúpẹ́ bọ́lọ́hùn adúpẹ́ bọ́lọ́hùn pé àsọ̀rètí nù Ọlọ́run sì ń jẹ́wọ́ pé òun lọ́lọ́run fún wa mi ò sí lọ́ọ̀bì kankan mi lọ pásítọ̀ lọ àáfà àwáyàn kankan káàkiri àkàtà àdọ̀gbọ́n inú wa inú ilé náà ni Ọlọ́run sì gbà fún wa. Gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ ni wípé ká má sọ ìrètí nù ká má sọ ìrètí nù. Ọlọ́run bẹ lórí iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ fún ẹnikẹ́ni èèyàn kéèyàn tó dá sórí ilẹ̀ alààyè. So adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run o.
Ẹ ṣé.
Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run.
Ẹ ṣé.
Ẹni tí wàá dáàrí oúnjẹ fún ebi ló fi ń lọ sùkúù rẹ o kò ti torí rẹ̀ gbígbọ̀. Lóòótọ́ kò sáfọ kò sí nǹkan kan àtijọ́ àti mú Ọlọ́run náà ló ní o. Ṣùgbọ́n adúpẹ́ lórí Ọlọ́run wọn sí o.
Ọlọ́run ṣe.
Ó ti dá tọ́pẹ́ lẹ́mìí o. Kò jẹ́ nǹkan tá a fẹ́ bá yín sọ.
Ẹ ṣé. Máa pè yín padà. Ẹ ṣé mà.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mọ̀ wò pé ta ni mo gbé wá kó tán sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Abíamọ tòótọ́ abíamọ lọ́jọ́ ogúnlé ìyá tó bí mi lọ́mọ nìyẹn. Oh yes. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe bí ọ̀rọ̀ níjọ́ kan. Ẹ máa rántí wípé mo sọ lánàá pé ìtàn arákùnrin kan tí ó encourage wa ká lọ sọ agbéjẹmọ́wọ́. The first damage that religion has done is to show us, to teach us that there are some people that are closer to God than we ourselves. Irọ́ tó tó láyé yìí ò sí. Ìbáṣe yóò wù máa tún ìtàn yẹn sọ bí mo ṣe gbọ́ lẹ́nu grandpa mi náà. When I was giving birth to, I was so sick for days. I couldn't eat. You know, my mom being on her own because dad was not around. Mo ti sick débi pé gbogbo ara mi báyìí wọ́n ló ń já bútẹ́bútẹ́ bí ẹja tó kú sínú omi. Now, ẹ má wọrí má gbé wọn padà wá, wọ́n busy nsìn. And due to inexperience, fear, whatever factors, ọmọ tí afúnlóúnjẹ for days tí ò jẹun yìí tí gbogbo ara ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ti wá rí báyìí, ok, bápá ò bá ṣe é ṣán ni ó ṣe é ká sórí. Mi ìwà mímọ́ dáadáa, àwọn bá ń tọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ ti padà sọ́dọ̀ ẹni tó dáa. Náà bá gbé mi sínú páálí mílíkì bọ́n ṣe sọ. Wọ́n tì mí sábẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀dì pé nígbà tó bá dẹ̀ kú tán. Now, you would think it was easy for a mother to do this. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ni mo ṣe ń sọ lẹ́ni wípé ìṣòro tí ó dé bá ẹ̀dá kọ̀ọ̀kan nu wa tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ó tiẹ̀ fi mọ́ sọ pé kò tiẹ̀ sọ́lọ̀ mọ́, tàbí tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ó fi mọ́ sá tí wọ́n mọ̀ ìṣòro tá a nígbà míì gan ó wá kéré sí tí wọ́n gbélé wa lọ́wọ́ ńgbà tá a dọ́dọ̀ àwọn pásítọ̀ yìí. Ó kéré nígbà tá a wọ ọwọ́ àfáà. Ẹni tó bá ní pé kò sí challenges ayé, irọ́ ni. Ṣùgbọ́n gbà tí ìyá tó bí mi lọ́mọ ti ṣe gbogbo tán fẹ́ ṣe tán mọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ, tí mímí mi wá ń ṣe túpé tọ̀, kábíamọ́ mọ́ sì fojú wo bọ́mọ ṣe dákẹ́ àbí dẹ̀tì mi sínú páálí, wọ́n ráfẹ̀ wọ́n jù sábẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀dì. Wọ́n lábẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀dì yìí ni mo wà fún bíi áwàsì mélòó kan. Nígbà tó bá yá tó bá dìrọ̀lẹ́ àwọn lọ wò ọmọ ìyá àti dákẹ́ pẹ̀lú omijé lójú. Wọ́n ní ni mo bá ń sunkún láti inú pálí ẹgbẹ́ ó ti wà láyé aṣọ máa láhùn, because if somebody will be having such reaction ní outside, then that means possibly it might have affected the voice inside, internal, whatever. Náà ṣe wá ṣe gbogbo treatment tán ní àwọn ṣe yẹn. Ẹ má gbàgbé wípé gbogbo ìgbà tá à ń sọ yìí kì í ṣe ìgbà téèyàn ní bóyá pásítọ̀ kan bì kan tàbí àfáà. Then a kàn ń sin Ọlọ́run torí wípé a fẹ́ Ọlọ́run ni. Àwọn ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run gan gbà yẹn ìlówó lọ́wọ́. If you remember. No. Wọ́n wá ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ tán ni. Ó yẹ jápo fídà fún ni mo bá fa fídà fẹ́. Àṣẹ́wọ̀ ọmọ yóò fẹ́ ò ní kú. No. This story might be very short, but ẹni tó kàn ló mọ̀. Kí ni challenges tó, you know, when I hear this kind of story, when I remember, mo máa ń sọ fún Ọlọ́run pé kò síkú tí ó pa àgbàlagbà tá à ní bá kó torí ẹ̀ ń bẹ. And I keep telling us that ikú yìí ṣe the most tragic event. Death is not the most living an a purposeless life. Thank you so much, Goal 22. Living a life that doesn't have a meaning is far worse than death itself. Ikú yẹn wà lára number one factor tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nù wa ṣe kí ni tá a fi máa há. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ pera wọn ní pásítọ̀ àti àfáà yìí wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé kò sẹ́ni tó máa gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ pé ikú tí ò ní tara ṣàṣà. Owó tó ò ní gbà yẹn ó máa ń yà mí lẹ́nu wípé a máa ń wá rí. Bówó yẹn ṣe wá máa ń jáde, Ọlọ́run nìkan ló yé. Ọlọ́run nìkan ló yé, ṣùgbọ́n a máa rówó yẹn kó lẹ̀ bá a lè jẹun, a rówó yẹn kó lẹ̀ fún pásítọ̀ sẹ́. Àwọn ọ̀tàn tí mo tiẹ̀ wá gbọ́ ní ìjẹta sí àná, ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ má jẹ́ ń tàn wá, nǹkan ń ṣe. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ wá pera yín ní ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ pera yín ní pásítọ̀ àtàfà, mi ì mọ̀ bóyá kí n kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ béèrè pé níbo ni ẹ̀rí ọkàn yín wà. Pàápàá jùlọ nípa pé kí obìnrin ní ìṣòro kó dẹ̀ ríra ẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ yín pé dádì irú ìṣòro báyìí, irú ìṣòro báyìí. Ṣùgbọ́n kàkà tẹ́ fi máa sọ ẹrù wíwo orí wọn kalẹ̀, ṣe lẹ tún ń dì sí. Débi wípé ẹ ti pa àwọn èèyàn sáyé bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Eléyìí tí mo gbọ́ lánàá yìí, ó gba omijé gidi ní ojú mi, ṣùgbọ́n mi ì ní sọ síta ń sìn. Torí ẹni tó pe rẹ̀ ní ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run yìí, ó fẹ́ ó kọ̀, èmi àti ẹjọ́ máa ní gbólóhùn. Gbólóhùn tá a dẹ̀ máa ní, Elédùmarè ó ṣe é níṣe wípé a ní lè ṣẹ́tù ẹ̀ lórí kọ́ọ̀lù lásán. Elédùmarè á ṣe débi wípé màá ní láti wá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ní orí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí pásítọ̀ ti bí pẹ̀lú opó ti bí tí mo fi ṣe From the Horse's Mouth part 30. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n wá ṣí ojú òpó. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ kàn sí mi, tẹ́ ẹ sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ ran opó yìí lọ́wọ́. I cannot thank you enough for all your help. Some of you are of the mindset that it is the Oppo tool that made the whole thing to start. Yes, you might have a say. Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ abiyamọ tẹ́ ẹ ń wò mí, gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ nílò tí ọmọ yín ò fi ní di ọmọ lọ́mọ, Elédùmarè ó mọ̀ bá mi yọ̀ǹda ẹ̀ fún yín. You don't know what it takes for mothers. Tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ wèrè alábíamọ, kí obìnrin ní ọmọ 5-6 tí ẹyọ kan bá fòṣánlẹ̀ tó bá kú. Gbogbo wa wà níbí báyìí lánàá, miscarriage lásán. Ẹ wo psychological impact ẹ̀ lórí brother mi tó sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá. A tó ń bọ̀ sí ọmọ tó ti dàgbà. Mo tún sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ abiyamọ, gbogbo ẹ̀yin bàbá, in tí èèyàn fi ń ṣe bàbá àtìyá ọmọ, kí Elédùmarè kàn bojú àánú wọlẹ̀. Kí Elédùmarè bojú àánú wọlẹ̀ kó ṣàánú wa, kó má fi jíjẹ àti mímu wa sí ibi tí ó nira. A mother can do anything because of the children. Ní bá ní kí n tẹnu bọ gbogbo kòókòó jànjàn ìyá tèmi, ẹlòmíì ò mọ̀ mi ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣí ojú òpó sílẹ̀. Tí n bá ṣí ojú òpó sílẹ̀, I won't take much more than 3 minutes. Your 3 minutes, kí ni experience tó o ní rí tó ṣe wípé o mọ̀ pé tí ò bá sí Ọlọ́run, ìṣòro yẹn ó ti mú ẹ lọ. Tó dẹ̀ tó wá jẹ́ pé bí ìṣòro yẹn ṣe pọ̀ tó, o tójú bọlé nígbà tó kù kó o tójú bọlé gan-an ọwọ́ àánú kan fà ẹ́ padà pé irọ́ jókòó jẹ́ títí tí ìṣòro yẹn dẹ̀ fi lọ. Tàbí kí ni ìṣòro tó o ní rí tó dẹ̀ láǹdí ẹ sí ọwọ́ àwọn pásítọ̀ àtàfà èké yìí tó o fẹ́ jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn gbọ́ kó lè ṣe wọ́n láǹfààní pé ẹ lọ jókòó yín jẹ́, kò síbi tí ò sí ọlọ́run, kò síbi tí ò sí agbára ọlọ́run. For 3 minutes so that people will share their experiences. What is the importance of these experiences today? I need people to be encouraged. Have your focus on that. I need people to be encouraged. I need people to, after this live video, to say, you know what? Tí n bá lè gbọ́ nǹkan báyìí lẹ́nu ẹni báyìí, kí ni mò ń bá ká? Ìwé Elédùmarè gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn Hébérù 3, mo mọ̀ pé ó lágbára láti gbà mí nínú ìṣòro yìí o. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá wá mú ẹ́, tó o bá yọ mí nínú náà yìí, ìwọ náà tún lọ lọ ìwọ Elédùmarè, kò sí ní tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀. Torí wípé ọ̀rọ̀ àwa àtọlọ́run bí ewúrẹ́ tó ń fẹsẹ̀ halẹ̀ ni o. Kí ló fẹ́ folówó ẹ̀ ṣe? Ẹ jẹ́ n ṣí ojú òpó. If you are going to be calling in on YouTube, please, my number, the number to call in on is 234 80 9290 6250. Màá tún máa pè é bá a ṣe ń lọ díẹ̀díẹ̀ ká fúnra wa láǹfààní. What are the challenges you have had before that you know in your mind that it could only have been Elédùmarè that brought you out of it, that you can use today to encourage someone? 3 minutes, I will open up the lines. Mommy Baroness Lizzie, you are first on my show today. Thank you so much, ma.
Right. Mommy Baroness Lizzie, you are first on my show today. Thank you so much, ma. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, family. I'm trying to think of like one, because I think my whole life story is one of, giving just praise to Elédùmarè. But let me just mention something. Like you gave your own story way back to the when you graduated in 2005. If I say I should start saying it, I'm rather thrown, but I am conscious of time. And yes, I like me. I like to keep to within the PM time frame. So it would be way back in 2010, thereabouts. I can't remember correctly. My daughter was about 16 years old at that time. So, and it was not long that we had left a Pentecostal fellow organization. I left it under serious threat, if you know what I mean. We were seriously threatened. Did I say 2010? She wasn't old, she was still a young girl. And I was told that because I left under a cloud, because I was beginning to question that why were they spending the money that was meant to be for tithe and offering. Why was it finding its way into building a plan of the pastor who was getting ready to buy his own personal house? And how did I was privy to this because I was kind of like the church secretary. You understand?
Mama, please, are you is everybody hearing mommy? Wọn gbọ́ yín, bóyá kẹ́ go out and come in again. Ṣé wà lórí TikTok ni?
I can't hear anything. Mo wà lórí TikTok ni.
Okay, ẹ lè end TikTok náà, bóyá torí ẹ̀ ni.
Okay. So, okay, so ṣé fẹ́ pè mí létà kan.
ẹ lè oh okay ẹ lè reduce volume TikTok.
Báyìí ńkọ́.
Hello ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé ń gbọ́ wọn lé àwọn èmi ń gbọ́ yín àwọn tó wà lórí yìí.
Hello ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé ń gbọ́ wọn lé àwọn èmi ń gbọ́ yín. Okay.
Mo bá lọ. Mọ́mí ẹ send request again máa gbé yín wọlé ń sìn. ATK 1986. Please unmute your speaker and speak. ATK. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Hello?
Ẹ káalẹ́, sir.
Ẹ káalẹ́.
Hello, ẹ káalẹ́, sir.
Ẹ káalẹ́.
Mo kọ́kọ́ kí yín ná Uncle Rotimi.
Ẹ ṣé bàbá mi.
Ìgboyà tọ́lọ́run fún yín. Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kó kú mọ́ yín lórí lágbára.
Àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ túnbọ̀ tún mọ́ bá wa dì í mú.
Àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Ó dàbí ẹni pé mo ti fìgbà kan jẹ́ victim lọ́dọ̀ àwọn ará Bírí. Mo ránú gbà. Wàláì, mo lè sọ fún yín pé tí mo ti tẹ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì sí nísìnyí, jẹ́ kí n wọlé. Mi ò tẹ̀ lé sí ọdún mọ́. Gbogbo nǹkan tí mo tó bá mi dépò pátá lọ pásítọ̀ ló máa rán sí ọ. Láti ìlú òkè, ó ká mi lára, ó dùn mí. Ọjọ́ tí mo stop gangan láti máa lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ló fà so. Nígbà wọ́n fi mí wàásù lọ́jọ́ yẹn.
Kí ló dé táwọn èèyàn ò gbọ́? Ẹ dúró bàbá mi. Àwọn èèyàn tún láwọn ò gbọ́ we cannot hear we cannot hear. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Mọ́mí Baroness ṣé ń gbọ́? Please, if you are hearing my brother, let me know.
Hello?
Hello, ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
Ọjọ́ yẹn ó bọ́ sí ọjọ́ tí wọ́n fi mí wàásù gan lórí bóyá owó àjọ̀dún. Yeah, I'm right. Owó àjọ̀dún bọ̀ mí ní orí ọ̀fẹ́ láti rówó yẹn dá. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ sí mi gan pé kò síṣẹ́ téèyàn ò lè ṣe láti fi lè take part nínú ilé Ọlọ́run. Ẹni iṣẹ́ léèyàn lè ṣe. Kò nítumọ̀ pé ká máa sa iṣẹ́ ṣe. Èèyàn bá ti ń sa iṣẹ́ ṣe kò ní lè kópa níbi gbogbo. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tọ́ọ̀ṣì mi kọ̀ ó bọ́ sí ojú gbogbo àwọn tí mo ti rò pé mo ti níyì lójú wọn nínú ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì. Mi dẹ̀ lélẹ̀ mi ronú lẹ́ẹ̀mejì. Ó dà mo kó mọ́tò méjì dé ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì. Ẹyọ kankan bá mi kúrò. Ó ká mi lára. Mo lè ṣàlàyé fún yín pé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni mo ta mọ́tò yẹn tí mo fẹ́ ká.
Ṣé ẹ jìnnà sí fóònù?
No, not at all. Fóònù mi wà lọ́wọ́ mi.
Ṣé ẹ ń lo earpiece ni àbí Bluetooth?
Not at all. I don't make use of any.
Okay, ẹ bá wa jẹ́ kó louder díẹ̀. Àwọn èèyàn ṣì ń sọ pé àwọn tó wà lórí Facebook àti YouTube ń gbọ́ yín, but àwọn tó wà lórí TikTok, I didn't hear what you guys were talking. But
Like, wá ká mi lára, ó dùn mí gan. Mo ṣe délé tí èmi náà dẹ̀ pínrọ̀ ara mi pa ni. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí n parọ́ fún mi, mo lọ gba ọ̀kadà ni o. Mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gun ọ̀kadà lóòótọ́. So now from there, mo kàn quit láti lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì láti gbà yẹn. Mi ì lọ mọ́. So mi ì dáwọ́ mọ̀dámọ̀dá tí à ń dá ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì nǹkan. And my will is getting smoother. Pé èmi tí mo ń sọ̀kadà àti ìgbà tí mo ti nǹkan ò máa. But let me just be sincere with you. Pẹ̀lú inú kan, máa gbà wẹ̀, máa gbàdúrà. Mo sábà pé wọ́n fi gbogbo nǹkan kọ́ mi láti ilé. But wọ́n fi àwẹ̀ àtàdúrà, wọ́n ti fi kọ́ wa. So máa gbàwẹ̀, máa gbàdúrà, máa kàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbogbo orú. Ìtìjú yẹn ti pọ̀. Mi ì rówó ilé san mọ́ mi rẹ̀. So ìgbà tó yá, mo kàn rí pé ìyàtọ̀ ń bá ayé mi. Let me be sincere with you, sir. Mo pẹ̀lú ara àwọn tó gun OP nínú Èkó. Accident mi tough. I do accident almost every day. Màá tún fi lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run náà pé Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ káwọn pípò wọ̀nyí yọ̀ mí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ nítorí pé mi ò wá sí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ọmọ ní gbogbo nǹkan yìí fi ń kọlù. Believe me now, honestly, pé mi tiẹ̀ wá lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì. Even dáàdì mi gan ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì. Bàbá tó bí mi gangan ó ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì. Mo fi Ọlọ́run mo fi ń ṣe ẹ̀rí. Mo tún ń jẹ́ kó yé wọn pé mi lè tó bá fi mú kí n má gbé ẹsẹ̀ wọnú ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì yìí sẹ́. mi tó ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì èèyàn tí mo tún fẹ́ wọ̀ mọ́ láyé because I still have confidence in you as a father but tó bá fi mú mi kí n má wọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì yín mọ́ kò sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì èèyàn tí mo tún fẹ́ tẹ̀ mọ́ sẹ́ eré ni wọ́n pè ó tí mo bá lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ wọn mi ń wọnú ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì mi kì í wọ bẹ̀ ẹ̀dọ́ mi ti ń wọnú mi rí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì wọn gan wọn ní Ọlọ́run máa gbé ẹ wò láàrin mi àtọlọ́run ni kò kàn yín tó bá ti tó àsìkò tọ́lọ́run bá pè mí á fún mi ní nǹkan tí màá fi sìnkú ń ṣe eléyìí tí màá kàn tó lọ mọ gbá àwọn èèyàn kan ọdún nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe fún mi tó ká mi lára tẹ́mi náà bá ṣe fún èèyàn Ọlọ́run á bẹ̀ yẹ ẹ̀wò lórí mi nù Ọlọ́run pè mí kẹ̀ Ọlọ́run tí pè mí o àti bẹ́yìn lẹ ti ń gbóhùn yẹn Ọlọ́run tí bá mi sọ rárá so believe me sir mi ìwọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì wọn títí bí mo ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yìí mi ìwọ bẹ̀rí so tí mi máa fi wá sọ wípé mo tún fẹ́ dá ìṣẹ̀ wọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì yẹn kankan kò possible o mo ti rí kíní bíi business center
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
wọ́n ti fi sọ wá di ẹran wọ́n ti kó wa sínú àgò wọ́n ti I can't just explain but mo dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ náà pé ìgbà tí mi tiẹ̀ wá lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì yẹn gangan ni ìyàtọ̀ gan wá bá ìrìn àjò ayé mi and I confirm to the last call pé ilé baba àní mo tiẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣoògùn owó gan ní gbogbo píríọ̀dù yẹn owó yẹn gan yọ mo fẹ́ lọ pé kí n tiẹ̀ gbìyànjú bóyá tẹ́mi náà bá tiẹ̀ gbìyànjú bóyá tó yàtọ̀ owó yẹn gan tí mo fẹ́ fi ṣe gan sà kò yọ but along the journey mo kàn rí pé àánú Ọlọ́run kan dìde fún mi ó dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dìde fún mi but here I am today I'm a living testimony kọ́lọ́run kó má bá wa pa ọgbọ́n yín kó má dẹ̀ fi àyè gba àwọn wòlíì èké àwọn ìka ènìyàn láti pa yín fún gbogbo àwọn tí ẹ tún fẹ́ ṣí níyè.
ẹ ṣé bàbá mi
láti yọ àwọn tí wọ́n tún wà nínú ìgbèkùn àwọn pípù wọ̀nyí Ọlọ́run ọba á tó túbọ̀ mọ́ bá wa lò yín fún wọn lágbára Ọlọ́run because I can tell you I'm bold to say I'm out of them I'm bold to say kò sí èèyàn kan tó lè ní kí wọ́n á dáwọ́ kankan nígbà tí mi ì lọ kankan tó bá kan ráǹgídá máa bọ́ sí títì máa lọ ṣètọrẹ àánú àwọn tí wọn ò ní tó bá ní mí lára jù máa lọ wá àwọn opó máa lọ ṣètọrẹ àánú fún wọn àwọn tọ́lọ́run gangan yọ́nú sí gangan nìyẹn àwọn tọ́lọ́run ní ká fún lówó wa gan nìwọ̀nyí kò ń ṣe wípé lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó ti ní bíbélì gan ti define ẹ̀ pọ́wọ́ ẹni tí ò ní láti gbà fún ẹni tó ní mí ì ní bíbélì tó wá ní kí ọwọ́ ti tèmi lòun á tún ti gbà fáwọn tí wọ́n ti wà òkè irọ́ o mi ò ṣe dẹ̀dẹ̀rìn mọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ iye wa ti ṣí àti gbọ́n ní ìlú tá a wà báyìí. So ẹ ṣé gan sir.
Thank you so much baba mi thanks so much for that wonderful contribution. My brother, in summary, the father is a pastor, he has a church, but there was an incident that happened in the church he was attending before. Because he couldn't pay some of the money they asked them to pay, disgracefully, the pastor said it in the presence of everybody that even if you cannot pay, at least you should be able to do some odd jobs in the church. Public toilet wà ń bẹ ẹ máa fọ ẹ ń ṣiṣẹ́ fÓlúwa náà ni ẹ máa gbá inú ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì Olúwa náà ni. Book and Vogue, thank you so much for the roses. And everybody that is following after the live video, I'll follow back. On YouTube, Mommy Baroness Lizzie said it is very clear. I think probably it's TikTok that is having a general audio problem. And to cut the long story short, because of the embarrassment and the humiliation, he had to stop going to church. He went to take Okada, the bike, at instrumental, whatever, and he started paying gradually. Brother Ayomek, thank you so much, sir. Thanks for the roses. Now, at the end of the day, he started living his life without being cajoled. He didn't have to go to anybody and everything. At the time, the challenges were so much that he was thinking of going to do money rituals. Even to go and do that money rituals, you need some money. You couldn't even get the money. But all thanks to Eledumare, he is doing very well now. He's doing okay without having to go to anybody. You know? So that is the summary of what he has said. If you want to call in, please use this WhatsApp number, not direct number. WhatsApp number +234 80 +234 80 9290 6250. That's the number you can use to call in. Somebody said he was trying to send a message to me before, but after the live video, we will be able to talk if you have anything to say. Now, there is something I should say now. DJ Kemzo, thanks so much for joining. This is going to be a bitter truth, but I beseech that you listen. The reason why we have agitations, the reason why so many of us are pushed, and please, if I am lying, ẹ já mi lórí ètò yìí, live and direct. The reason why our agitations are so much, we place our hands on some businesses, they do not succeed. We try marriage is not working up. Some of us, we have been trying to have children, fruit of the womb, nothing. And so many other life challenges. The foundation or the source of our agitations and depression and anger is from one source, from the mentality we have been given that we have a Father in heaven who is so powerful, who is so merciful, who is omnipotent, who is omnipresent, who can do everything. And just like a child whose father is very rich, àwọn bàbá kan tán máa ń pè ní adáǹta mọ́dánulé, that if this child gets to any place, say, why are you dressed in rag? Your dad is a millionaire. Your dad is a billionaire. Why are you dressed like this? But the same man is not helpful at home in any way. If the father or the mother were to be poor, it is very understandable. The boy will adjust his lifestyle. He won't get anywhere, and they will say, Babolowo, look at Kiniko. He won't be depressed. But now that the father is rich, he is seeing it. He has evidences. But it's not showing on it. So the boy will be depressed. The boy will be having a kind of anger. Now, using that to relate us with the God they have introduced to us, that is not the real God. Our agitations are always from there. That we are money baba kan baba mo to mo yi omo, money baba kan baba to mo yi omo, ẹ wá wò Olùgbàlà ọlọ́wọ́ gbọgbọrọ tí yọ ọmọ rẹ̀ lọ́fìn. And you know all these songs, we learned all these songs when we were growing up. And in our growing up, we also believed in hard work. Don't get me wrong, unlike now. But as we were working hard, we were always believing in that God they have formulated and packaged and gave to us. So most times when you are, the Robi Romo Lakeji, Nikito Menikeji Mada, so why is God so wicked to you? How many of you are in that shoes today? And say, no, if this God truly exists, why is my life like this? The challenges are there, especially you have children, you can't even feed them. Your wife is all, what did they call it? When you are giving money, you are sweetheart. Now, orúkọ ẹni ìyàwó fi ń pè ẹ́, Rotimi wá lọ gbómi sí balùwẹ̀ fáwọn ọmọ. Or Baba Lámọrin, Baba Lámọrin, ó ti di Baba Lámọrin. And you are so dejected, and God sees your heart that you are trying your best. Òbúkọ ẹ̀ ń làágùn, irun ara ni ò jẹ́ ká mọ̀. As a woman, you are trying. So, all of a sudden, you have gone to church, prayers, one mountain or the other. Let me.
Then he's working for breakthrough.
Maybe when I log in now, I'll be able to bring up people. Egbe. Now, as I was saying, our agitations are coming from the fact that they have packaged that Father to us. They have told us that he can do everything. Alápá tó bá tiẹ̀ ṣe pógun ayé gan ló ń jà mí, tó bá tiẹ̀ ṣe pógun ìdílé bàbá, ogun ìdílé ìyá tán ló ń jà mí, wọ́n lọ́wọ́ lágbára gan, ogun ìdílé ìyàwó, ogun ìdílé ọkọ, bọ̀ ó lágbára gan, kí ló dé tí gbogbo, you know. Now you have gone to another prophet. Wọ́n tún read the same thing say, then you are now asking, you are dejected. Kí ló dé tí mò ń porúkọ Jésù yẹn tí ò tiẹ̀ wá tí nǹkan kan ò ṣe? Okay, so you are at that point in life now. And please listen to this explanation. At the end of the day, after accepting that you have a Father that can do everything, but he's not doing it, the next thing on your mind is, does he even exist, or he's just wicked? You are at that point. I will tell you today that the true God that exists, whose quality and the qualities that he accepts mostly, they are not in those religious books written by men. They are in your output of love and humanity to your neighbors, such that at the end of the day, despite the fact that you are even outputting this love and humanity and truth, whatever happens to àwọn tí ò tiẹ̀ gbà pọ̀ lọ́hùn wà rárá, it's the same thing that will happen to you. And we ourselves gan, bí Ọlọ́run gan ni wá. Thank you so much, Mọ́mí Olóyè Àṣàbí. Now, if that Elédùmarè tá ò rí tá kàn rí sí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ káàkiri, if he chooses that nǹkan tó ń pray fún yẹn, òun ò ready láti ṣe, ọ̀rọ̀ àwa àti ẹ̀ is like a goat scratching the ground with its legs. What will that goat do to the owner? Highest thing tó lówó yẹ tó owner bá tún wá ṣe tán, tó fẹ́ jẹ súyà ọ̀ tó fẹ́ jẹ àsún, á tún mẹ́ran yẹn á tún kì mọ́lẹ̀. Ta ló fẹ́ mọ́ lówó yẹn sí? Ṣé wọ́n máa ní kó má pẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀ ni? Ìrọ̀rùn la bá nígbà tá a dáyé o, ìrọ̀rùn la bá nígbà tá a dáyé, ìrọ̀rùn la bá nígbà tá a dáyé o, ìrọ̀rùn la bá nígbà tá a dáyé. Kí ni mò ń sọ lọ kí n lè gbé Prince Fẹ́mi wọlé? Gbogbo àwọn iṣẹ́ tá a máa ń rí, mo ti sọ fẹ́nìkan láàárọ̀ yìí. When we were growing up, you want to become a doctor, engineer, lawyer, this, that. Kò tiẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó máa ń sọ pé òun fẹ́ di bàbá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ dẹ̀ lélẹ̀, tá a bá tún lọ gẹrun, tá a bá ní bàbá nígbà yẹn ṣá máa gẹrun. Kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ di mechanic, ṣùgbọ́n tí mọ́tò wa bá bàjẹ́ la máa rí importance wọn. Kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ di bricklayer, ó dìgbà tí fẹ́ǹsì wa bá wó. You know these things that we grew up with, it is high time we started on learning them, so that we can learn, so that the remaining part of our life will be in peace and harmony with nature. So at the end of the day, it is not everybody that will be wealthy according to the definition of wealth of human beings. It is not everybody that will get married. It is not everybody that will get married, that will marry and have children. Oh yes, fruit of the womb, ọmọ lè gbéyàwó. These are the sentences, not if you kó bá wa. Thank you so much, brother Ladimeji Ìfọlọ́runṣọ́. Ẹni mo wà tó sí ni màá wá rẹ́gísítà sọ́dọ̀ yín torí mo like iṣẹ́ yẹn gan, Elédùmarè ń gbọ́. Àwọn ẹbí mi mọ̀. Mo like ká mọ̀ dé ká mọ̀ tú. Ṣùgbọ́n orí mi ò pé gbogbo ìgbà yẹn kí n tí mo fi máa ń lọ sí gbọ́ àwọn mẹ́sẹ̀gì wèrè. A máa lọ Tuesday Bible study, a máa lọ Thursday digging deep ní Tuesday, ìjọ Thursday mi máa ń pẹ́ Sunday a tún máa kú sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì náà ni kí n máa lọ fi kọ́ mẹkáníìkì gan ìbá ti pẹ́ mi jù. It is not everybody that would, what are the other things that will always have good health at a particular point in time. A máa sick ẹ̀dẹ̀ tó máa dìde náà ni. I don't know where pastors are saying kí la máa ń pè ẹ̀ náà and you will never fall sick again. My father says you will never fall sick again. Who told you? Who told you? Even machines that are non-living things, they break down. What am I saying today? It is not everybody that will have those things. But everybody on planet Earth is supposed to have what we call peace of mind. That you have joy. Unfortunately, this joy and happiness cannot come until when you are contented. Contentment is the key. And let me say this, and then I bring Prince Femi. Please always remember that the challenges you are having are not what that are affecting you. These life challenges. Mi ti bímọ. Tó bá ro lọ ro bọ̀ o, mi ti bímọ. The next thing is, bí mi ṣe bímọ sí, bí mo ṣe fẹ́ jáde sí, my neighbors will be talking about me, pé mi ti bímọ. Mọ́tò tí mò ń lò yìí o, mo ti ń lò láti bí ọdún 4-5 o, gbogbo àwọn ẹgbẹ́ mi lọ́fíìsì ló ti change mọ́tò o, wọ́n máa rò pé kí ibo lèmi ń dáwó sí o, kìnnìkan kò tiẹ̀ yé mi mọ́. Problem with setting. It is not that the vehicle is giving you problem o, but problem of what will people say. Ọkọ tí mo fẹ́ o, ibo lọkọ wà o, ibo lọkọ wà o, ọkọ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi o, family member o, wọ́n ní mo ti tó marry o, wọ́n ní mo ti tó lọlé ọkọ, mo tiẹ̀ tún yarun lánàá, mo tó rí irun funfun lórí mi o. Really? Ìyàwó gbogbo àwọn ẹgbẹ́ mi mo dẹ̀ lówó lọ́wọ́, wọ́n ti rò pé bóyá mo ti fi nǹkan ọmọkùnrin mi ṣòwò ní o, ìwọ lọ́ọ̀ gbọ́ òpè fẹ́fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kí náà máa sọ. Problem of what will people say is what is actually pushing us into the ends of the ones that we shouldn't even move close to at all. I'm telling us today, and the earlier we accept this fact, the better. The day you first wage good war against problem of what will people say, ìjọ yẹn ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbégbèsè ayé rọrùn. What will they say if I don't wear good clothing? What will they say if I don't wear good shoes? Even in our churches, the challenges are there. Àwọn ará church máa sọ̀rọ̀. My very good sister Olúbùnmi want you to thank you so much, ma. You are welcome. The church members, ibẹ̀ náà dẹ̀ láti ń para wa kú. That we cannot even go to church with good mind. We are worried about aṣọ. Tí n bá wọṣọ yìí, wọ́n ní wọ́n rí lọ́rùn mi. Wọ́n rí lọ́rùn mi ní last Sunday. Àbọ̀dá Rótìmí ló ń bọ̀ ẹ̀ báwo ló ṣe mọ̀ pé òun ló ń bọ̀? Aṣọ tó máa ń wọ̀ ọjọ́ Sunday nìyẹn. Kí ló fi kàn ẹ́? How is it your business? V Beauty Glam, thank you so much, ma. How is it your business? If somebody is married for 3-4 years, wọn ò dẹ̀ tí ì bímọ, kí ló fi kàn ẹ́? Ṣọ́mọ tí ẹ fẹ́ sọnù ni? And these are the things we parade and oúnjẹ ká há sọ́wọ́ àwọn problem àwọn people yìí. Kí làwọn èèyàn máa sọ? Who are the èèyàn? The people that you can't satisfy? The people that can never be satisfied? That if you wear wristwatch of 1 million today, immediately they say another one tomorrow, they are forgetting you. Àwọn ló ń run life, eh? You're running the race of your life for them. I'm asking, I am begging us today. In your mind, be determined in that your environment, tó ti fẹ́ sá kúrò yẹn. Torí wípé wọ́n máa sọ wípé ṣẹ́yìn nìkan ni ẹni wàhálà ẹ ṣe kíní kan. Be determined and be direct. Tán bá ti gbé fìlà má wo bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ rà á. Pastor, wọ́n ti ń gàn mí, àwọn èèyàn ti ń gàn mí, wọ́n ti ń ṣẹlẹ́yà mí. Who are the èèyàn? Prince Femi sir, ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé yín wọlé.
Thank you very much. Ṣàlàáfíà ni ṣe ń gbọ́ mi.
Yes sir, à ń gbọ́ yín. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ wọn lé ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ o.
Ẹ jẹ́ ń gbóhùn sókè dáadáa.
Ajé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Níjọ́ tí mo ti stumble on your program.
Yes,
mo
sir.
ti rí pé I have somebody of like minds. The Sherry, what you are saying, doing, and fighting is what many of us are in our closet couldn't hide. We know, some of us know this truth now, but we are not bold to come out and shout it out for everybody to hear us. And some of us may not even have that capacity that she cannot bear well. But the truth of the matter is,
Ben.
from personal experience and based on the fact that God has actually opened my eyes, because I want everybody to believe, to know that I believe in God.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't believe in is all these churches and pastors. But people have made them their gods. So when you then now condemn church and so this bad habits, how would that be? You are not believing God.
Prince Femi. Prince Femi. Hello, yes. Sir. Mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ ṣe favour kan fún mi mọ̀ bóyá ẹ lè torí submission yìí ó powerful gan mi mọ̀ bóyá ẹ lè pè mí lórí WhatsApp tí n bá fún yín ní nọ́mbà yẹn sìn ó dà pé TikTok ní issue kan audio yẹn from people that are joining people are not hearing it wọ́n láwọn ò gbọ́.
Oh my God.
Oh, in fact yes we can't hear ni mo gbọ́ àwọn tó wà lórí Facebook àti YouTube nìkan ló ń gbọ́ because voice yẹn ń jáde sí bíbáyìí but kò jáde sọ́dọ̀ àwọn tó wà lórí TikTok.
Orí TikTok lèmi dẹ̀ wá wà.
ṣẹ́yìn okay I am and I can hear you. I nìkan gbọ́ nẹ̀ your chemical is hearing you then Sister Joke is hearing RD Ekale I greet you well thank you so much Black ṣé ń gbọ́ wọn ẹ máa continue gbà yẹn àwọn èèyàn ń gbọ́.
ṣé ń gbọ́ mi okay tó bá ti ń gbọ́ mi lórí TikTok that's fine. Ó sọ fún àwọn kan mo ní if I have power if I become president of the world or Nigeria and I have power to do one thing to make life go on, to make a country continue, the first thing I call close gbogbo religious centers pátá ma shut it down. Tí bá ti shut it down ká ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá tún ṣá ká ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá start all over because that has actually blindfolded people, made a lot of people believe what is not going to help them.
Hello sir. Hello Prince Femi. Hello Prince Femi. Ó dà ìgbà tẹ́ pé orí ó dà àwọn èèyàn ò gbọ́ TikTok is having issues. Mi mọ̀ bóyá mo lè sáré fún yín ní WhatsApp number mi so ẹ máa pè mí lórí WhatsApp torí submission yìí strong gan.
Okay, ẹ jẹ́ kí n mú pen and paper.
Okay sir.
Torí mi mo bá ti ń ṣe.
Yeah.
Let me go to.
Yeah. TikTok families. Sorry, he's going to call in on WhatsApp now. So probably if you have anything to say on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, I think it's better you call in on WhatsApp. Please, if you have that my WhatsApp number, can you help me put it in the comment section? Plus, I get King Mafisabe.
I should be able to write it down now.
Ben, ẹ máa kọ sílẹ̀ then.
Oh yeah, ẹ máa pè.
Plus 234.
Yes.
80. 9290.
9290.
6250.
6250. Okay. So 92906250. Okay, she can call the link, call directly from the
WhatsApp, Benny.
All right, I'll do that. She can back call, yeah. number tí ń ní because.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ẹ ṣàjẹ́ kó jẹ́ WhatsApp, mo ní máa pick ẹ̀ bí báyìí. WhatsApp.
Okay. All right. Let me go on WhatsApp.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, Aunty Àjọkẹ́. Please, ìtí Aunty Àjọkẹ́ kọ yìí ni kẹ́ ẹ bá mi pè tẹ́ bá ti fẹ́ pè wọlé +23480929065. Ẹ má bá mi send ẹ jọ. Ẹ má bá mi put ẹ up ẹ jọ. Ìtẹ́ máa pè wọlé sínsìn ni okay, Prince Femi ti ń pè. Hello, sir. All right, sir.
Mo lo Nigerian WhatsApp mi.
Okay. Ó yẹ bá wa.
Mo hope everybody leave my.
All loud and clear. See what you go by. Thank you, sir.
All right. I was saying, if I have my way, I will shut down all religious centers because the message they are preaching is now different. It is just that they are showcasing the one part or jara one, and they are exploiting people, and a lot of people because of the economic problems. So I believe every problem is a spiritual problem, and it is not. When I relocated from Nigeria, some years ago, about 20 years ago, and anyway, I believe the spiritual problem
don't show
anywhere now. So the only place I used to go there then was church. Wàhálà kan wá ṣẹlẹ̀ ní church. Brief one tiny little wàhálà. Àwọn kan tó pọ̀ àìsàn mi ni mo sọ yìí o. Mo ní ìdí ẹni gbogbo ẹni tí màá ní ìwé mi ò ní bank account. So mo máa ń kó owó sọ́wọ́ àǹtí kan. Àǹtí yẹn wá sáré travel. Wọ́n á fẹ́ sanwó ilé. Mi ìdẹ̀ lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́. Wọ́n sáré pe pastor ẹ wá sá ẹ jọ. Mo ní ìdí ẹ sáré yá mi ní owó mo ní owó yẹn o. Because nígbà mi ò bímọ, mi ò níyàwó, mi ò ní olówó. I had money. So, ọwọ́ mi kọ́ ló wà. Wọ́n á ní ẹ sáré travel á dé in few days time. Ẹ jọ o, ẹ sáré yẹn lówó. Wọ́n ní o gbọ́dọ̀ máa san tithe. Wọ́n lọ wá tithe number jáde, wọ́n ló san. O gbọ́dọ̀ máa attend ní fellowship house fellowship. Wọ́n lọ check wọ́n lóyún lọ. O gbọ́dọ̀ ti jẹ́ church member for so number of time. Wọ́n lọ check wọ́n ní o correct. Bóyá wọ́n máa yá mi lówó yẹn lọ́la.
Try.
Ọjọ́ yẹn ni mo make up mind mi pé I will never pay tithe again. This is going to about over 12 years now. Tí mo ti san tithe last year. Fèrèsé ọ̀run ò tì mọ́ mi o. Wọ́n lówó ju bàbá ńlá bàbá ayé àwọn tó san tithe lójoojúmọ́ yẹn. I'm telling you. So, ìyẹn bẹ́yẹn. Then there was a time that I had another time, a few years ago, about 3 years ago. More realized that there was a pipe that busted in my heart. After so much investigation, more realized the pipe got busted in my heart. So I needed to do heart surgery. I saw it, mo lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ pastor kan àbí àfáà kan tó bá mi gbàdúrà tó ń ṣe tí mo fi wọ theatre lọ tí mo ṣe operation yẹn tí mo jáde tó paradé. Mo lá máa gba glory yẹn lénìí o. Kò sí ibi tí mo ti dúró tí àwọn mẹ́rin ló mọ̀ tó mo lọ ṣe operation ó lé tó fi. I went mo wà nínú orí bed mo fẹ́ wọ theatre ní àárọ̀ mo ṣe ń send the Christmas money sáwọn èèyàn ní Nàìjíríà. Mo ṣe ń transfer Christmas money to àwọn tó wà lórí payroll mi ìpẹ̀jẹ̀ sáré fún wọn ní owó because I did the operation on the 19th of December. I did. So kí ni mo fẹ́ fàyọ ni pé if people's eyes can be open to understand that there is no miracle kan lọ́wọ́ anybody. Let me put it that way. Anybody. Because all these so-called pastors that will tell you, I have never been sick, I don't fall sick. One doctor don't really you.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kò sẹ́ni gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi tó jẹ́ pásítọ̀ tán ní church tó ń ṣe tó close mọ́ mi tó bá ti wá sọ́dọ̀ mi wọ́n á ní doctor ẹ bá mi check mi ẹ wò mí o. How many of them ló fẹ́ lọ sọ fún ẹ pé òṣèré doctor kan? Níjọ́ tí kan ní infection tó wá bá mi pé òun ní STD o bó ṣe máa secretly ló sọ fún mi bó o ti ṣe ní kó bá ìyàwó òun báyìí ó ti ká ìsàn ní ìta nìyẹn o ó ti kó o yìí máa kó bá I had to like treat this guy. But the thing is, these people will sell themselves like as gods to people, to other people.
That is what they have done, Ben.
And all in the name that people are suffering, there is poverty in the land, people are going through a lot, and they now attach everything to these spiritual problems. There was this spiritual, we are living on earth, and everything to face what is good, affecting everybody, animals, trees, everything that is on earth. Bí àwa woman bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe ní flu ni àwọn animal ní flu náà pè ní bird flu tẹlumi ti lọ́rùn má dìyẹ flu náà ló mú wa tó sọ di COVID-19 tó á díẹ̀ mọ́ tó di COVID-19. So there is that general problem. It is not a spiritual problem. It is only a fool that will wake up these days and pack bag and baggage and say, I am going to church. I am sorry. I don't owe anybody any apology. Pastor Fade mi ní títí house mo lọ church mo lọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ní London. Ẹ wá church mo ní church wo lọ́lọ́run lọ sá. That was the question I asked him. Mo ní church wo lọ́lọ́run lọ because if I know it, that is the church I will go. Ṣé redeem money àbí deeper life? Àdìsẹ́lẹ̀ àdìyẹ kan. Mo ní tí Jésù bá wà láyé lé ní ṣó máa lọ church. Mo ní because kò lọ church rárá. Jésù gan lọ church. Mo ní Jésù bá fẹ́ lọ church bá fẹ́ dá church. Àdálẹ̀ 400 years after táwọn disciples scatter náà tó build the first church. Peter tó sọ pé upon the rock I will build my church and the gate of hell cannot prevail against. Kò dáa kò create church kankan.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kí wàá di kí là ń sọ? Kí là ń sọ nǹkan? Point kan wà tí mo ṣe tí mo ń try to dig things gap tó ń sìn báyìí tó ń pariwo kò ní lọ seven. There is no heaven anywhere. Heaven is in us. Heaven is inside us.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
The party enjoy it, let's enjoy it. But when you die, that is the end of
it. The end.
Think you give pastor everything. Pastor to no rose school. People go to an everything. Hell, you will not find you problem. That when you want hell, you will not find you. So it is what you make up of your life now. That is it. So enjoy it if you have the opportunity. Believe whatever you like. And when you only criticize, only after but
àwọn èèyàn ti ń gbọ́n sáwọn lè bu yín àwọn èèyàn ti ń gbọ́n.
These days àwọn èèyàn ti ń mọ̀ ojú àwọn èèyàn ti ń là everybody ojú wọn ti ń là. Mo ní ọ̀rẹ́ kan, I will say this and I will round up so that other people can have opportunity to talk. Mo ní ọ̀rẹ́ kan a jọ lọ sí same secondary school ni I went to Christ school Adó Èkìtì. Ní bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn mo pàdé lórí Facebook after so many years and all that. Well, nítorí we were very close. Ìyá ẹ̀ ń ta wòsíwòsí àmà ló ń la ọyìn ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù ìyá àlàyé ìgbà ìwà ìwà growing up. Mo dẹ̀ ọdún yìí mo ti ní ìsìnkú ọjọ́ ìjọba lọ́wọ́ ó kàn wá mi lórí Facebook aka mo ní mo wà ládùn ní sọ́sọ́ tàbí ó ní àwọn ohun tí ẹ̀ ṣe operation pé kí ní ẹ̀ break down kí ní sí ẹ̀sìn ẹ̀ṣin kí ní kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ipe mo dẹ̀ tún padà bọ̀ ládùn pé màá bá wò ó ti bá wá mo bá lọ ó dẹ̀ tí wá wà wọ́n ti ba ilé ibẹ̀ jẹun láti restructure ikùn yẹn I did it within the so bí ká tí mo bá lọ sílé ẹ̀ in short mo lọ lé babaláwo let me just put it that way. When I got to this guy's house, mo ní ọ̀rẹ́ wọlé tó ń gbé very good tabari reception ẹ̀ mo ní ní Adó yìí náà ó ní àwọn mo fi Ọlọ́run tó dá mi láyé mo fi búra ó ní àwọn pásítọ̀ ló kọ́ ilé yẹn fún òun ó ní tọ́jú tó ń ti rí nǹkan mọ́lẹ̀ ní Adó Èkìtì olójú 15 lọ. Ó yọ pépà kan mo fi àwọn ọmọ mi mo fi búra ní alẹ́ kí n bá pa irọ́ kí káyé mi má dáa. Ó yọ pépà kan jáde ó ní kí n wo 25 names tí wọ́n pọ̀ ó ní pásítọ̀ kan ló fún kó ń gbé àìsàn lé àwọn ọmọ ìjọ òun kí pásítọ̀ yẹn lè máa hìlì wọn.
sódò máa gbowó lọ́wọ́ wọn á dé wọn mọ́lẹ̀.
ó ní àlè máa twist orí wọn. Ó fi hàn mí, ó fi mi báyìí mo dùn síbẹ̀ mo wò báyìí mo ní oh my God. Ó ní so this thing is real. Ó ní church tó ń fi rí nǹkan mọ́lẹ̀ ní àdó. Ó ní ojú 15.
Hello, ọ̀rẹ́ mi lórí Facebook mo rò pé oṣù wa ń bẹ̀ mí ìfẹ́ dárúkọ ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ sà.
Many people will wake up in the morning not knowing that they are going to leave Babalawo. They think they are going to church. Because ojú lásán kọ́ ni èèyàn ṣe gba 15,000, 20,000 salary àti 30,000 kò tẹ̀sí gba 100,000 ní Nàìjíríà today. Wàá wá yọ 10% ẹ̀ kan. Ẹnìkan tí wọ́n máa sọ fún ẹ pé èdè Ghana ló ń san 10%, 20%.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sà, nǹkan tá a sọ nìyẹn.
Wàá wá kó owó yẹn wá lọ kó fún ẹni. Èpè Bible lè mọ́ mi pé ọwọ́ ẹni tí ò ní láti gbà fún ẹ.
Kò lè mọ́ èmi náà.
Kò lè mọ́ èmi. Màá wá kó owó yẹn máa lọ kó fún yọ̀kan tí ò bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n fi nǹkan gbà nǹkan lọ́wọ́ wọn náà. Ni wọn ní máìdì ní ibi á máa pa èèyàn tí ò ní rówó tí ra ìfọ́mọ ní ilé tá lọ kó owó yẹn fún.
Ó gbúdọ̀ kólẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n máa ń yá owó sà, àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ń yá owó lọ sí church àwọn Ọdẹ́kúnlé Epaphras.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, I have a son tó ti dàgbà tó ọjọ́ tó mọ mi sọ fún mi ó ní dáàdi I couldn't go to church ìgbà ó sì wà ní university yes ó ti ṣe tán sí ó ní I couldn't go to church because I didn't have an offering. Mo ní look at the mindset. Look at the mindset. Money don't go to that church again. If I see you in that church, I will never give you money again.
Exactly.
Many people don't push our morals and make found one table because it's a wrong path. Believe in God in your heart, and that is it. Even the so or by thank God is very is full of all manner of things. Tell me, because 400 years don't look for no enemy come to be carried want to come to have right keyboard after no James to down on you to come Bible to why believe.
Tí gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ lọ́wọ́ sà.
Only so please believe God. Let us have something you can believe in because that can help your mental health at the time that things are shaking you and you do not have any strength anywhere again. Then you have something spiritual to believe in and help you out. Yes, believe that one. But do you think that power is in the hand of anybody? It is not. There is nobody that has all this power, all these fake miracles that they do, all these fake churches and all that. Man, come from me, track it, they know you. Who owns that church? Pastor Chris Ogakilo. Money from Monto Hansen. One in tea. One join life. One no go back. That is what we are doing. You are not calling me to God. You are calling me to His church. You need to do your power. Oh, we buy pay. I will pay a little well. But a lot of people are waking up. Some of us are waking up.
Ben.
What helped me is that I left Nigeria. I relocated abroad. Mumbai with everything work. So there is no devil, no devil.
Exactly.
Ọjọ́ tí mo drive lọ sí Germany 11 p.m. ni mo gbéra kúrò nílùú mi bíbá 11 p.m. 11 ni mo ṣáná sí mọ́tò tí mo drive lọ by 7 a.m. mo ti dé Holland. By 7 a.m. mo ti wà ní Holland. Òru ni mo fi travel. Mi ò gbàdúrà gbé kíní kan. Ọjọ́ kan I will say this now close. I was leaving Lagos for Ado-Ekiti. Mo fẹ́ drive. I took my son. Mo lọ sọ́dọ̀ mechanic mo ní bá mi check mọ́tò mi wọ́n check ẹ̀. I check tires wọ́n check ẹ̀. Mo ti service engine before that day. Nígbà tí mo make sure pé everything wà mo bomi náà mo bọ́ everything mo ṣe everything mọ́tò. Àwa gbéra kúrò ní this was about 3 years ago. Àwa gbéra kúrò ní Ado kúrò ní 9 a.m. Kúrò ní Èkó ní 9 a.m. Adé Ado títí 2-3 lọ́sàn-án. Mo wá gbé jókòó mo yẹ páàkì mi léra Ado mo ní wá did I pray? Ó ní no. Mo ní I did not pray. Mo ní I did. Ó ní òun mọ̀. Mo ní prayer ni ìgbà tí mo lọ sọ́dọ̀ mechanic yẹn. Prayer ni ìgbà tí mo lọ sọ́dọ̀ organizer bá mi check tire. Mo ní nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ prayer nìyẹn. Ọ̀rọ̀ ìṣe ni prayer and an act. Make a move. Do something. Do something. Mo ní those were the things that I did. Mo ní I would not close my eyes and be pouring anointing oil on a car that is not good and put it on the road and endanger my life. Money, do you understand now? Money, yes. Money, got to open a prayer. What do you think when you're like in Mumbai, money, I do not do that. Because those are religious. Still, that does not hold water. I do not follow people to do a fast. If I fast, move fasting or medical fasting, maybe I prefer fasting blood. I do not fast. I only where I'm fed on fast. Yes, I can fast. But if you pastor can declare fasting, but I joined the church. The church minimum in London here. But boy, look, almost 37 years. Because if I beat the record of Jesus Christ, what it be 60 days, just we 40 days.
Àwọn tá a dẹ̀ ń sọ ẹ̀ wọ́n ń jẹun gidi ní kọ̀rọ̀ yàrá wọn.
Our pastor I jẹun ọ̀tá robust tower okay. So, brother, I am 1,000,000% in support.
Thank you so much, sir.
And I pray that people's eyes will continue to open.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Ìgbò tí wọ́n sọ di kí lorúkọ factories tó sọ di churches ó ṣì ń padà bọ̀ wá di factory. Ní United Kingdom, many churches gan wọ́n tà wọ́n sí ni. Go to Zurich, níbẹ̀ yẹn only 11 churches tó wà. It does not work in Nigeria. Why we say every street, and Nigeria is not moving forward. Only a fool will continue to do something over and over and over and expect a different result.
When he has not changed the ways in which you're doing it, Ben, sir.
If it has never worked that way, why not change it?
Thank you so much.
Prayer, then God, 1 million, open heaven, close, it has never worked. So why continue
to do it?
So that is my take. Thank you very much for having me.
I appreciate you for this. Yes, sir. I appreciate you for this wonderful contribution, sir. Ẹ wo ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ ti gbọ́ yẹn, wọ́n ní action is prayer. I will quickly say this. Please, if you want to call in, we already put the number up. The discussion is really, really very beautiful today. I love the submission of Prince Femi. It's a very wonderful one. If you want to call in, I already put, please let me put the WhatsApp number to call again. Then, Eva, thank you so much for the gift. Mommy Baroness Lizzie, thank you so much. Sister Olubumi, to thank you so much. Brother Yomex, thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate every one of you. Ayobami, thank you so much. I saw that you subscribed to the channel. I don't even know much about this subscription of the thing, but I don't know how they do it. Maybe you will teach me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you want to call in to add or remove from what we are saying, torí pé a kì í pé gbọ́n, a máa ń pé gbọ́n ni a kì í pé gọ̀. Thank you so much, Adeife, for putting the number there. Thank you. Please let me continue to put it so that if somebody wants to call in. Now, let me start from Odekule Epaphras. There was a time, because we need to start studying this mind game. Okay, Mommy Baroness Lizzie, I will find out how to do it, and I will let you know on how to do the subscription. Thank you so much. Sister Wumi.10, thank you so much. There was the time about a few months ago, Odekule Epaphras was running his mouth and said that he was talking to the members angrily and disrespectfully. He was telling them that it is a big shame that they cannot stand in place of prayers for 2, 3, 4 hours. But when he went abroad, that he saw elderly people, okay, who were at work and they would stand for 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, some at times 12 hours. And the way he was lashing out at these elderly people, I felt so pained in my heart. Please, if you can screen record this. Now, if you can screen record this, and if you, please, I will be happy, so that when you want to post it, just tag me, I will post it too. From there, we're going to be working on our channels. Please, even if it is only 10 people, follow them, let them follow you back as we are talking. Ẹ jẹ́ ká follow ara wa. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run mo bẹ̀bẹ̀ ni. Iṣẹ́ ẹ ti ń fẹ́ ju bó ṣe lọ, and the liberation is starting to have results. When we started years back, some people said the word, you will soon be tired. Some even told me, when they give you money now, you will keep quiet. They belong pie. You know, a lot of insult, but having my gaze focused on the target is what has helped me this far. That even when they brought, I said, me, oh, no, what am I saying? Odekunle Prophet said this some months back. And I remember that I gave a response to Odekunle Prophet pé tí ìbá yẹ pé bóyá èèyàn rádaràda afọ́fúngbé mu èèyàn ni ẹ́. In the first place, being a dropout, you're not even supposed to be èèyàn rádaràda ẹ̀ náà dẹ̀ ni biblical God máa ń pè. Wọ́n ti ń flag. Wọ́n ti ń flag. Ẹ máa report, ẹ máa flag, ẹ máa worry, ẹ̀yin ló máa sú. Lẹ́nìí, so many people will be liberated today. Thank you so much, Shemi Semboye. Please let me continue to power tap and share with people. Please. Now, when Odekunle Prophet said that, mo really lash at him very well. And the video went viral, and I know he saw it. He made a response, but of course, he does not mention my name. Wọn ò tí ì bí tó bẹ́ẹ̀, kò tí ì lè débẹ̀ yẹn. Nǹkan ò tí ì bàjẹ́ débẹ̀ yẹn. Because òun gan mọ̀ pé nǹkan ń lọ lábẹ́lẹ̀ fún un. Now, what am I trying to say? The husband, who is Odekunle Prophet, said people could not stand in place of prayer. How many of you saw the video that in which the wife was talking to people? And what she was saying probably might be right. What Odekunle Prophet's wife said was that you women do not excuse your primary role in bed with your husband with church activities. Husband, likewise, you should not do that. Now, the wife might be right. She might be making sense. But my question is, as members of Odekunle Prophet's slave camp, if I listen to the husband in the morning, always study in place of prayers, then in the evening the wife is talking, make sure that you go home in time. Don't always be at prayers so that you can have time for your spouses and everything. Okay? Èwo ni mo fẹ́ mú gbọ́ ńbẹ̀? And yet the Bible you're using says that a house that stands against itself will not stand. So Odekunle Prophet and the wife, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ lọ ṣe meeting. Both of you should be on the same page. Títí tá fi máa gba àwọn àgùntàn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin ajẹranjẹgun. Okay? That is number one. Then number two, there is a young guy, I think I've forgotten his name now. Ona man lo suit by Ona ti bere. This guy was actually saying that people are not being fed the real truth about prayers and Bible. And that is why when they get abroad, that is why you won't see them go to church. That is why you won't see them pray again. That is why you won't see them even believe all this again. It's because they were not taught the good this in battle. This guy doesn't have a job, but he's making easy money. Oh, nothing gather crowd there. Nigerians, who did this to us? Nigerians, when are we going to wake up and start taking care of our homes? As against listening to these good-for-nothing entities that are being raised by the likes of Adeboye and Co. I'm asking that I am here. I'm so happy that Prince Femi just said it too. If I want to go 10-hour trip now, is my vehicle okay? Is everything? Even if the vehicle breaks down in the middle of the road, of the journey, I have numbers to call. They have their channels all over the provinces. The nearest one will come and rescue me. But because of the dysfunctionality of the government, our pastors are playing upon this fact so much, and it gets me angry. Do these pastors know that GMO food is being gradually introduced into our system? Do these pastors, are they learned to see that the killing of farmers for how many years now, there is a place where they're going, there is a reason why they were killing farmers? Yet, they're not saying anything about it. How many farmers can go to the farm again today? But the time will come, we start buying GMO seed from organizations of this good-for-nothing evil man, Bill Gates. Ìjọba àbátí lè sòtọ́rọ̀ mọ́ kẹ́lẹ́dùmarè mọ́ mú wa lọ. Now he's introducing GMO seed into our system, and there's going to be food crash, food insecurity very soon. They are controlling us, but what do we do on social media? We talk about frivolities, we talk about things that are not of values. Ibẹ̀ láti máa rí Davido tó maintain private jet fún kankan, even when you cannot hack síbi tó ti rówó, then whiskey ò lè tẹríba fún Portable. How did we get here? And once they succeed in this to a reasonable level, we are done for. Whosoever controls our food will definitely control us. And these pastors are not saying anything. Now, some of you will say, I've seen such comment before, and I will try as much as possible to be civil today. I have seen comments like, is it because you are abroad? That is why you're talking to this man like this. I am sorry that you are angry that I am abroad. I am sorry that I am speaking out against these men that have destroyed our nation, that have destroyed our continent. Mentally, economic-wise, psychologically, they have destroyed things. But I ask some of you, who says, is it because you're abroad that you're talking like this or that? Your family members that are abroad, your brothers, your sisters that are abroad, what do they do on social media? What do they do? I'm asking. But I'm taking my time. I should be sleeping. I'm going back to work tomorrow and next tomorrow. Our next live video, our next meeting might be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, at the end of the day, I am not doing show off. Timbatu Sheshawani, is it because you are abroad that you are doing show off? I'm using my being here as an opportunity to sensitize. I am not directly involved in this suffering. Elédùmarè mọ́ mú wa tí n bá sọ pé mi ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ lẹ́nìí for now pé màá kàn lọ bá dókítà ní ẹjọ́ n bá ti rìn orí mi máa ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ní sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan ṣẹ́ mọ̀ pé mi dẹ̀ nílé wa irinṣẹ́ tí mò ń wà wọ́n dẹ̀ fún mi lẹ́tà kó jóṣù mẹ́fà ni wọ́n fi fún mi lẹ́tà yẹn. The way the economy is, the government ọrùn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ni mo wà bí gẹ̀gẹ̀ wọn ò bí wọn dá kán má fún mi lára híhá mi. Temporary injury kìíní tún wà bẹ́ẹ̀ bí iṣẹ́ màá máa gbá gbogbo ẹ̀ pọ̀ tìrógó mi máa yọ aṣọ ni ò ní rà ẹ̀nà fíjì mi tí mi ń tiẹ̀ jẹun púpọ̀ yìí màá tún rówó san insurance mọ́tò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sista ibà ṣe yóò wú ìhà ìwà bẹ́ẹ̀ inú mi dùn pé ẹ ti já mi ń rọ́ báyìí. And Nigerians are not seeing what the reasons why we are crying. Bàbá Kúmúyì ọ̀rọ̀ ti kàn yín. And so, before I jump off there, if you see my post and you are hungry, please, for what it's worth, go inside your room, okay? Go inside your room and ask and see my other post. Is this guy fighting because he wants to make money? Is this guy fighting because he wants people to know him? Is this guy talking because he needs follower or he needs fame? No. Elédùmarè mọ́ mu wá nígbà tí mò ń jẹ gàrí àtepo àti yọ̀gàn mo nítẹ̀ lọ́rùn. I always say it. Mo dẹ̀ máa jẹ́ tán máa lọ sí di kànga dòrò la fi ń fa kànga wá nígbà tá a máa dẹ̀ mú tàbá dẹ̀ tí wọ́n tún ti bọ́ sórí field àti lọ play ball nìyẹn. Ìtẹ́lọ́rùn wà nígbà yẹn how much mo ń sìn tó pé tí n bá fẹ́ jẹun tó wù mí mo lè ṣe é. Kélédùmarè má dẹ̀ mú wa tí n bá ní mo fẹ́ lọ Paris lọ́la ń sìn pé bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ti fẹ́ lọ jẹ kínní tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì mi ni máa rà. But what is the essence of all these things? Okay? What is the essence of all these things that people back home are dying? The children do not have any voice to speak for them. I won't be fine. Other people, I'm not saying that the people that are not saying anything, that they are in the wrong. No, it is not given to everybody. I wish this cup can pass over me too. Unfortunately, for example, tí some of you bá gbọ́ pé reason tàbí kókó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ lọ́la ni wípé ó ti gbowó, some of you ẹ lè lẹ̀mí láta. And I keep saying it, ìjọ tí n bá ṣe pé torí pé mo fẹ́ gba owó lọ́wọ́ àwọn pípù yìí, gbogbo tí n bá ń wálé ayé mi kí n mọ̀ rí k'Ẹlẹ́dùmarè mọ̀ mú mi lọ, mo máa ń sọ mi ń bojú. Bàbá Kúmúyì ọ̀rọ̀ ti kàn yín, and I need this to be screen recorded. Ẹ má jẹ́ n ṣòyìnbó sọ. Bàbá Kúmúyì, ẹ káàbọ̀ sir. Daddy WF Kúmúyì, we appreciate you, sir. Protect your culture. We Indians are always supporting Africa. Thank you so much, Vishu. I have a lot of Indian friends here. We work together, very wonderful people. Brother Kúmúyì, Pastor Kúmúyì, Grandfather Kúmúyì, because tá a bá tún fi gbogbo accolades yẹn, tá a bá tún fi gbogbo accolades yẹn sórúkọ yín, Daddy Kúmúyì, àwọn kan tún máa bínú. So grandpa, uncle, daddy, Olùṣọ́àgùtàn, Pastor Evangelist Kúmúyì, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ káàbọ̀ sir. Your video has been going viral in which ẹ wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ bí kú ṣe ń jẹlé. Ẹ wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́, the widows, nobody is asking them in the church how their children are faring, how they are doing this, how they are doing that, and who is going to start speaking against this prosperity teaching. How many of you saw that video? It sounded like a very wonderful video, but ẹni tó bá ní ojú inú á mọ̀ pé hypocrite tó Bàbá Kúmúyì ò sí. Bàbá Kúmúyì, tí wọ́n bá sọ wípé àgbà tí ò tó lé kí wọ́n lọ máa pè wọ́n wá, ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ síwájú wọn náà. So Bàbá Kúmúyì, in 2024, you could be coming out and you are now saying things against, you are now speaking against prosperity teachings. Bàbá Kúmúyì. Bàbá Kúmúyì, tí wọ́n bá ní pé kí wọ́n pe àgbà tí ò tó lé, àwọn àgbà tó bayé jẹ́ tó bọ̀run wọn jẹ́, ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ jáde náà. The only tábàlà fẹ́ respect yín gan fún èjì yín. Tábàlà fẹ́ respect yín fún èjì yín. Irun funfun tẹ́ ẹ gbé sórí go deserve respect. Abaniláyé jẹ́ abaniláyọ̀ jẹ́ ni yín Bàbá Kúmúyì. I remember so many people back then, they could almost lose their life because of you. Láì mọ̀ pé èèyàn burúkú, ẹ̀yin gangan náà sọ wípé ẹni tó dúró sínú òkùnkùn, tó tafà sínú ìmọ́lẹ̀ ọmọ aráyé, ẹ̀yin Bàbá Kúmúyì ni. Why am I saying so? So ẹ lè jáde kẹ́ ẹ máa sọ wípé who is going to be speaking up against prosperity teachings? Yet you cannot first and foremost tell your church members that people like us that are speaking up, kí wọ́n má bú wa mọ́, kí wọ́n má sọ̀rọ̀ sí wa mọ́. Yet you are looking for people that will be speaking up against prosperity teachings. That is number one. Bàbá Kúmúyì, ẹ mọ̀ pè mí torí kokoko làrán fàdítì. About few weeks ago, Olédépò ṣe birthday. Olédépò ṣe 78th birthday Bàbá Kúmúyì. Bàbá Kúmúyì, if you truly mean what you just said few days ago, in the midst of that birthday, tó bá yẹ pé lóòótọ́ lẹ lọ ń jíyìn fún Ọlọ́run tẹ́ ń perpetrate látijọ́ yìí, tẹ́ ń propagate. Inú ìpéjọpọ̀ yẹn tẹ́yìn gbogbo pásítọ̀ olórí burúkú aláyébàjẹ́ Nàìjíríà wà, inú ìpàdé yẹn lẹ́jẹ̀ kẹ́ ti máa sunkún ìbànújẹ́ tí ò ní tán lẹ́yìn. Inú meeting yẹn, inú birthday yẹn, inú birthday Oyèdépò ló yẹ kẹ́ ti máa sunkún ìbànújẹ́ tí ò ní tán nígbèsí ayé yín. Kí dẹ̀ ní díẹ̀ tí mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀? Why am I saying so? Adeboye, your friend, your brother in crime, your accomplice, said without tithe, nobody is going to heaven. Ẹ máa wo bí tẹ́ ẹ bá yé àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà jẹ́ dé. Bàbá Kúmúyì, ẹ bọ́ síta, ọ̀rọ̀ ti kàn yín. Now, Baba Kumuyi, he has said this statement for how many years now? There was no statement from you. Olè olórí burúkú aláyébàjẹ́ ni gbogbo yín. We didn't see the truth in you all. Ẹ wá ń wá ẹni tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ against prosperity. Ṣé kò níbi tí gbogbo yín ti ń ṣe meeting ni? Meeting bànújẹ́, meeting òṣì, meeting ẹgbẹ́ òkùnkùn tẹ́ ń ṣe káàkiri ayé. Ẹ wá gbé microphone wèrè sẹ́nu. Ẹ wá ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé káwọn èèyàn máa wá rò pé bóyá ẹ ní passion? Àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ti jí. What about Baba Adébóyè? Ọlọ́run wá dáríjì wá. Àmọ́ pátí ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Baba Adébóyè mo rò pé ẹ ti mú kun mẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ẹ̀yin àti ta lẹ́jọ́ ṣẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin àti ta lẹ́jọ́ bà Nàìjíríà jẹ́ débi tó dé yìí. That you're encouraging people through your policies, through your actions, that people should be stealing heavily from their companies. Kí them máa kó wá sí church. There is no pastor that has ever asked gbogbo àwọn tó kówó wá sí church. People let you know way. Now all these companies are folded up. Àwọn wèrè náà ta dẹ̀ ń tẹ̀lé yín. A rò pé bóyá tọ́ náà lẹ́ ń ṣe. Where are the companies táwọn youth wa ti fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ lẹ́nìí? Baba Kumuyi mo ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín lọ́wọ́. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ gbẹ́nu sí mic. So at the end of the day, Daddy Kumuyi, mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ sọ fún yín lẹ́nìí wípé ẹ kàn kàwé ni ẹ ka ọpọlọ. Tẹ́ bá ka ọpọlọ, you will know that it is not even prosperity teachings. Ló disturb wa débi tá a dé yìí. Your policies have damaged the lives of Nigerians more than even prosperity teachings. When are you going to apologize? When are you going to say, even all this church of a thing, scam money, that people should go back to their families? When are you going to enable people to restore their dignities that you have destroyed for so long? Baba Kumuyi, when is the time? Or because of problem of what will people say? Who cares, for crying out loud? Gbogbo yín wá kó aṣọ ẹ̀sìn sọ́rùn nígbà birthday yẹn. Ẹ wá ń ṣòṣì bí ẹran aṣẹ́wó. Where are those days that when people gather like that, we always happy? Pé àwọn ènìyàn olóríire ni wọ́n ẹja yọ̀ mọ́ wọn. Ṣùgbọ́n kálẹ̀ ní ojú inú ni tẹ̀dẹ̀ ní tìjú gbogbo ẹ̀yin bàbá yìí pátápátá. Birthday Oyèdépò ó jẹ́ kan lára àwọn occasion tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ páyé gbogbo yín ti bàjẹ́. Birthday Oyèdépò ó jẹ́ kan lára àwọn occasions tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé ti yín ti ta. Ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ rí level bí tẹ́ ti bá yé àwọn èèyàn jẹ́ dé, and people are just waiting for an opportunity to start stoning all of you. And that day will come. Má wà láyé. And I keep asking, kí làwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà gbà lọ́wọ́ yín? Kí ni àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà kí náà gbà lọ́wọ́ yín? Tó bá ṣe gbẹ́ṣẹ̀ ni àwọn neighbors yín ṣe àwọn bàbá yín àti ìyá yín ní kékeré. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ lábẹ́ òṣìkà kó bá ní dáwọ́ ọbí dúró náà. How many of you are there? Tára wá ní àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà. Àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà wá ń tò. How many of you saw that video? Àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà wá ń tò gba búrẹ́dì ní pópó. How many of you saw that video again? Tóyìnbó ń pín búrẹ́dì fáwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ní pópó. There in Lagos. Ẹ ti fi orúkọ Jésù, ẹ ti fi sọ àwọn èèyàn tó lórí burúkú nígboro. Ẹ wá jáde, you have to, where is going to ask the widow, who is going to, olórí burúkú èèyàn ní gbogbo yín. And if there is any one reason, èmi Awíkókó ń sọ sẹ́, if there is any one reason tẹ́ ṣe pẹ́ láyé tó báyìí, kẹ́ ẹ lè ráre ni, kẹ́ ẹ lè ṣẹ̀sín ni. Torí náà ti jójó orí kókó fáwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà báyìí. Torí wípé ìyà tó ń jẹ àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà lọ́ba, it is highly undeserving. It is highly unwarranted. I saw that video while I was at work. Ẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run tún bà mí. Tí wọ́n bá tún pé ìpéjọpọ̀ òṣì tẹ́ ń ṣe, àwọn èèyàn yẹn á tún wà ńbẹ̀. If you're watching me today, you're looking at me on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, and you are not worried that Baba Kumuyi must now control the members, that they should be helping the poor, then in Katishewa, there is a problem. That they must control us, they must tell us the right thing to do, irrespective of our ages, irrespective of our academic qualifications. Ẹ̀yin wèrè ẹ máa wá gbé fídíò yẹn káàkiri, Bàbá Kúmúyì èèyàn Ọlọ́run ni, èèyàn kínní ni, ẹ wo nǹkan tí bàbá sọ. How many of you saw the comment under a post of mine? Mo post it again. I posted that comment. The guy said when the father by the uncle being a Deeper Life member, a billionaire, okay, that the man didn't help them because the mother was a member of CNS. The mother was CNS, the uncle, a Deeper Life member. The man didn't help them because they were not members of Deeper Life. This men, I will tell you today, so that all of them will not think that the way they have maneuvered, the way they have put down their doctrines is such that it is so wicked and inhuman, lacking love. The same thing, MFM. If you are not a member of MFM, if your family member is a member of MFM, that MFM member will ask you to first come for deliverance. And if you don't go, they won't help you. Kí ló ń fi deliverance ṣe MFM? Ṣé olórí burúkú èèyàn ni yín ni? If deliverance works, Olúkọ̀yà á ti fi deliverance correct ojú àwò Ìbàdàn bí ẹni wọ̀yọ́ now. What about Ashimolowo? Right in our faces. Do you know how many acres of land, estates that Ashimolowo has used your money to purchase in Lagos? Yet you people will complain. Houses are very expensive. Oh. What about the activities of the pastors that are making life unbearable for people? I am begging us. I am pleading. I am begging. I am pleading because of our children. Because of our children. I am begging us, please. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ ṣiṣẹ́ yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ jọ ṣe. Posterity is there. Ẹ jẹ́ jọ ṣiṣẹ́, ẹ jẹ́ jọ gbé liberation yìí débi tó lápẹẹrẹ. Káwọn ọmọ wa gan mọ̀ wípé a ṣe débi tó lápẹẹrẹ. What about Olúmọdédé? In Ondo, òun náà tún wà bí ó localize ara ẹ̀ síbẹ̀. Anywhere bí táwọn people yìí ti wà, àwọn èèyàn ti dáràn. Kólúmọdédé náà máa lọ́hùn lọ sá brọ́dì, òtútù mú òun pray, bàbá òun ní pé kó tútù wálẹ̀. How did we get here, guys? Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ láṣẹ àwọn bàbá ìkan rí wípé a ti jí. Ẹ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Tá bá ti post àwọn fídíò yẹn, ìtí inspiration ti yín náà bá wá, ẹ jẹ́ máa bá wa send ẹ̀ síta, máa share ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ máa bá wa share, ẹ máa press share kó lè lọ viral through sharing. Germany ni o, Australia ni o, gbogbo wọ́n rí. It is not about money. Tó bá yẹ pé owó ni, màá ti gbà tẹ́mi fẹ́ gbà, màá ti lọ ẹ̀ lè rí mi mọ́. But it is not because of money. Who money help? Akédèdìrín aṣèrè bí Bíbélì yìí ṣe describe wọn tí wọ́n ra Rolls Royce méjì fún sìn. Nígbà tí àìsàn yẹn bá gbèdè, ṣó máa rántí ibi tó ní Rolls Royce sí? Ṣó máa rántí runway tó sanwó ẹ̀? Do you know what it means to have a private jet runway in Nigeria? Níbi tẹ́tẹ́ ń pa àwọn èèyàn yín Oyèdépò. Ẹ̀yin bàbá ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run, ẹ bẹ̀rù àtúnṣùn, ẹ bẹ̀rù àtúbọ̀tán. atakóró wọnú àdó yín dẹ̀ lélẹ̀ tó bá wọ̀ tán ọmọ ẹ̀ ò lè wọ̀ èmi yìí ń sọ sẹ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ ò lè wọ̀. And if their activities have pushed you into believing that we don't have that supreme power somewhere tó ń wo ìṣe àwọn ọmọ aráyé, please you need to have a rethink, because gbogbo nǹkan tá a nílò lélẹ́dùmarè ló ti ṣe. Myself and my mom, we were talking one day. Lọ bímọ lọ ṣe kinní kan tí ẹ wá kan ṣe kan. Mo ní ṣe nínú gbogbo àìní yìí náà lèèyàn máa bímọ sí. My mom said something torí àwọn máa ní téèyàn bá ní aṣọ bí àgbà kò lè lákìsà bí àgbà. ẹja mọ yin àwọn òbí wa. I said ntọ́mọ máa jẹ. That was my mom's response. Rotimi jọ mọ̀ wípé ntọ́mọ máa jẹ ó ti mú wáyé látọ̀run. Ọlọ́run tó dẹ̀ dá ẹnu ní ìbú ó ti mọ tí ó jẹ. Mo ní ìyá àbọ̀dé má mọ̀ sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ ìmọ̀ ẹjọ́ mo ṣe ń lọ bí iṣẹ́ ni ẹ má jẹ́ kó rí mi gbóná. Tó bá yẹ pé lóòótọ́ ni àwọn ọmọ tẹ́bí ń pa nígboro tó ń ná sí ara ní Èkó ní Ìbàdàn káàkiri yìí, okay oúnjẹ tán gbé wá látọ̀run ṣó ti tán ni? Where is the food? And my mom said calm down. Wọ́n sọ nǹkan kan fún ọ láàárọ̀ yìí. And do you know the explanation my mom gave? She said, consider one politician or a pastor in Nigeria who has like 10, 15, 20 houses. Consider pastors having private jets. Ṣọ́lọ̀ náà ló pé wọ́n. Any private jet níbi tí wọ́n ti ní oúnjẹ tí ò sí oúnjẹ nílùú tẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ lè ṣe nǹkan sí. Ẹ wá máa lo private jet yẹn lọ preach níbi tí system ti ń work. My mom explained some things to me that day. I calmed down, I got to work, my head was And that was the day I made a video that some of you might have seen. Tí mo pè ní ọ̀rọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀. I said Baba Adébóyè Oyèdépò Kúmúyì, Aṣímọláwọ̀, Olúkọ̀yà gbogbo yẹn wá mo fẹ́ béèrè nǹkan lọ́wọ́ yín. Ọlọ́run tẹ́ ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé ní ká máa da owó àdàkú yẹn. Ẹjọ́ tọ́lọ̀ yẹn bá lòun fẹ́ jẹ àbùlà pẹ̀lẹ́ran gidi, ibo lẹ ti fẹ́ prepare toró lórí burúkú èèyàn ní gbogbo yẹn ti ṣí èrè. Bí Bible ló sọ èmi kọ́ mo sọ, a ṣí èrè ní gbogbo yín. Unfortunately, Yorùbá lọ wọ́n bọ̀, wọ́n ní kílẹ̀ tó pa òṣìkà yín, ìhun rere ti máa ń bàjẹ́. And the only reason that saying is valid is because so many of us are afraid to call a spade a spade. So many of us are afraid. What if I say it? People will come after me. They will start abusing me. If you know how I started, some of the people that are still abusing me, if only they know how I started, divinely, wọ́n tiẹ̀ ní yà sí mi rárá. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé mo gba wèrè liberation yìí bí ẹni gbàgbọ́ tí ni. I was not asking Adébóyè, all of them. I said, if your God says he wants to eat abula, ibo lẹ ti fẹ́ ṣe? Ẹnìkan dábí ló ní Rotimi wọ́n máa lo barbish. Okay. Ibo náà ti fẹ́ ṣe ọbẹ̀. Canada is the second largest land mass in the whole world after Russia. They can come to Canada. Wọ́n wá gbẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn, wọ́n á gbẹ́ láti bóyá all the prairie provinces, Manitoba, Saskatchewan and Alberta. Wọ́n á gbẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn. Mo ní okay, tó bá gbẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn tán kó gbogbo ingredients wá from other parts of the world. Toró ní jẹkújẹ lọ lọ́wọ́ àwọn Adébóyè. Oúnjẹkújẹ lọ lọ́rọ̀ àwọn Olúkọ̀yà Oyèdépò Kúmúyì, oúnjẹkújẹ ni now. Ọlọ́run rádaràdá tẹ́ ń promote káàkiri, Ọlọ́run àgbà lọ́wọ́ Mary Balẹ̀ Jàntolo, a toothless and useless, worthless God. At the end of the day, àwọn kan ní nọ́mbà tí wàá ṣe gbogbo ingredient mo ní wọ́n wá gbẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n á ṣe wọ́n á mọ̀ bọ́n tó rán private jet wọ́n lè donate ẹ̀. Tán bá tà wọ́n wá sí ọbẹ̀ yẹn. Mo ní ẹjọ́ ibo náà ti fẹ́ rí ẹran tán máa kó sínú ọbẹ̀ fún Ọlọ́run wọn, because Bible says he's the owner of 1,000 cattle on 1,000 hills. So many people listened to that video and they were like, It is a video that liberated some people. Thank you so much, Baba Ifakolade, for sharing the video. Ẹ jẹ́ bá power tap ẹ bá ń share mo ti round up. Ọlọ́run yín yẹn wá fẹ́ jẹ ẹ mọ̀ wá sá kíjokíjo ká Abioye of all people could say it to the faces of Nigerians that bá ti ń sanwó yẹn ọ̀dọ̀ Jésù ló ń lọ àtẹ̀yìn àti Jésù yẹn níjọ wá mọ́ àtẹ̀yìn àtọ́lọ́run tẹ́jọ́ ń promote ẹ̀jọ̀ mọ́ pasán ni àtẹ̀yìn àtọ́lọ́run tẹ́ ń promote káàkiri yẹn Ọlọ́run tí ò ní tẹ́lọ́rùn Ọlọ́run òṣì Ọlọ́run rádaràda Ọlọ́run tó yẹ kéèyàn mọ́ jírí Ọlọ́run àìjírí tẹ́ ń promote yẹn níjọ ṣe oríire. When it comes to pé kéèyàn lówó lọ́wọ́ kò sí bí ọmọ kékeré ṣe lè jí tó oko ní ọba kùkùté at the end of the day kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè lẹ́tí kó owó yẹn jọ tó sẹ́ ní àìsàn ò ní jẹ́ ẹrí gbà fi lò ó èyí tó mu special water nù yín a mọ̀ kí wá láǹfààní owó yẹn kí láǹfààní gbogbo tẹ́ ẹ kó jọ ìnira tẹ́ ẹ dá àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà sí through gbogbo àwọn small pastors tẹ́tí raise bí Johnson Suleiman Joshua Selman igi ńlá ọ̀yá kìlómẹ̀ Chris Okoti ẹ mọ̀ bá ń dárúkọ wọn àwọn abíára gbogbo ti CAC settings pátá ti tàwọn Catholic ti tàwọn Celestialness gbogbo yín sọ̀rọ̀ ayé di kànáńjọ́gbọ́n àìsàn tí ò gbógun kò ní jẹ́ ẹ ráyè fi lo owó yẹn ní rọrùn gbogbo wàhálà tẹ́ ẹ dà àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà sí lórí pé kẹ́ ẹ má lè sòótọ́ fúnjọba Paul Enete Ibiyome all the problems that you have hauled Nigerians into ní ìlọ́po mẹ́wàá ní ìlọ́po ogún ọgbọ̀n yóò mọ̀ gbéra sọ sáyé yín sẹ́ ìtọ́mọ̀ ẹ ti ní autism tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ àbí ọmọ ẹ ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni ẹ mọ̀ wu àwọn ọmọ yín bá ìbànújẹ́ ó sì mọ̀ gorí ọkàn yín títí dórí àwọn ọmọ ní táwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà gbà lọ́wọ́ yín mo sì ń béèrè mí mọ́. And thank God for my Muslim brothers láyé ìgbà yẹn. Ẹ mọ flag. Thank you so much, Abiodun Ladi. Thank you so much, ma. What is it that I'm saying? For all of you that are still being tied down by this heaven and hell ideology that is still making you to feel that Timbawaku, Mama, it is the biggest lie of the Wamole. Benny, thank you so much, Baba Ifa Kolade. They are ritualists. Téèyàn bá tiẹ̀ wá jẹ́ ritual, téèyàn bá tiẹ̀ wá jẹ́, téèyàn bá ṣe pastor. And listen to this, and this is how you understand how wicked they are. How many of you remember olówó tó ń fowó ṣàánú àríṣe Kọ́lá ńkọ ànẹ́rìlẹ́rì Abódìjà Ìbàdàn àbí gbogbo bẹ̀yẹn ní Kọ́lábà? Ẹ jẹ́ sọ pé àwọn pípù ìtì ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kan fi rówó bọ̀ wọ́n ṣe fáwọn mẹ̀kúnnù wọ́n ṣe fún mẹ̀kúnnù. Baba Ifakolade, thank you so much. They visit us mostly. Àwọn pastor yín náà ń sọ yẹn. Thank you so much, Mama T. Around the world road Ìbàdàn. Àwa akéré agbójú mọ gbogbo humanity yìí ni. Wọ́n lọ ṣẹ́ṣọ́ owó ni wọ́n lọ ṣe kíni. How many of you know that some of them wọ́n ń ta mọ́tò láyé gbà yẹn? Wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe because of ara wọn. Wọ́n ń ṣe fún mẹ̀kúnnù lóríṣiríṣi lọ́nà oríṣiríṣi. How can you say Baba Oshofa is excluded? Please don't bring sentiments to my page now. Don't let me go in that direction. Babalola is excluded. How? Who started this madness? Who started this rubbish? I'll find that out and I will explain to you. Thank you so much. Kanimo Paronzi Wanironi. I lived on the street. He feeds people every Friday. Then let me explain to you. Thank you so much for your sentiments. But I won't be hungry. I will only explain. But before I explain your agitation, Okpe drama, and I know that without sentiment, you will listen to me today. When our Muslim brothers released an album back then, we didn't understand. They said, Mimore Oba Ogo Ogo, Mimore Oba Ogo. Ralph Odeni, thank you so much, sir. Mimore Oba Ogo Ogo, Mimore Oba Ogo. Mo wọlé ayé kò sóhun kan níbẹ̀, Mimore Oba Ogo. Mo wọlé ayé kò sóhun kan níbẹ̀, Mimore Oba Ogo. How many of you remember that song? Those were the days when release orin kan tí Bísí ẹ̀sìn máa ń play ngbà yẹn. I love Islam, because it's the religion of peace. I love Islam. Now, Okpe drama, I first appreciate the fact that you are bold to defend this man. And I might round up with this. When you say one papa is excluded, that is number one. Were they your relatives when they were alive? Or maybe you are too young. Were they relatives to your grandparents? I'm asking, you must answer me. Were you sleeping under the same roof with them? Ṣé ò ń bá wọn sùn nínú ilé kan náà, ò ń bá wọn jí? I'm asking, Okpe drama. And I will explain how these men have brought this madness to us. If you are defending Oshofa, if you are defending CNS, Orimolade, if you are defending Idaosa, if you are defending Ayo Babalola, then you are defending this man. And I will explain to you. Now, I don't know how old you might be, but I want to believe that Otikuro ni ọmọ ngbe korun lọ sóko. And I want all of us who are sentimental to listen to this, with the mindset that my agitations is not against any personal entity, but it is against the wickedness that have come to stay with us. Now, when I was growing up, we were living at Ojo. The hospital that we were using, the family hospital, if we didn't use Bethel House Hospital, ẹni tó bá mọ Ìbàdàn, Ojo dada, coming from Ojo Market towards Olororo, Naisa, Ajibode, Orogun, there is a Bethel House. Kí ni mo forúkọ máa yí ṣe ná? Because it was my granddad who sold most of the land. Go and make your research. Ọmọ kan parọ́. Ẹni tó bá gbé lọ́jọ́ dada tó mọ̀ Ìbàdàn dada ń gbà yẹn, a máa gbọ́ Bàbá Ògúndélé. Bàbá Ògúndélé, Bàbá Ògúndélé, Bàbá Ògúndélé, Bàbá Ògúndélé. Bàbá Ògúndélé sold the place Allied Bank of then was using. I am just saying this so that you know that Momonti Monso. Now, we will leave Ojo. My granddad was using his best vehicle then was Mercedes-Benz 560 SEL. Àwọn Concorde tó ṣe di bàbàrà yẹn. Ẹni orí fọ́ mi o, mo ní malaria o. Zoom àwọn àti driver. Then we will go to Sango, right in front of the cemetery. There was this hospital then, me ìrántí orúkọ yẹn mọ́. Because anytime we were sick, we knew that the best place, the only place we would go, tá bá ti lọ Fensick or Daga, Alábùkún, after 5, gbogbo àwọn oògùn yẹn, how many of you ló rántí tá bá ti lò torí fífọ́ Yorùbá là ọmọ yẹn ti ní malaria ní ẹja gbé lọ sí hospital. Àdèmá lọ ní hospital yẹn ní Sango gbà ẹlẹ́lẹ́wúrẹ́. Do you know that It was well equipped to the extent that even their services were top notch. Tí aláboyún tó bá lóyún gbà yẹn tó bá ti lọ fún antenatal, ó gbọ́dọ̀ má wà fún medical check up. It was almost as if it was against the law. Could endanger life ẹ̀ ń gbà yẹn. That is how so many of us grew up. Now, ọpẹ́ drama, mo mẹ́yẹ bọ̀ lápò má ti sá lọ. After some time, and of course before that, around that time, the government officials of the day, wọ́n mọ̀ pé ó yẹ káwọn kọ́ hospitals, ó yẹ kí wọ́n equip ẹ̀. It was the right of the citizens then. Then gradually, Ayo Babalola started. Olómi ìyèrè omi ye, omi ye. Ayo Babalola started. No, when you are sick, ẹ wá gbomi iye. Mose Orimolade started. Because so many of you will not be able to trace back the madness and the things that are killing us out to these men. It is not a function of whether they had private jets then or not. It is a function of the foundation they laid for these Abrahamic religions. And it is that time we started accepting this fact. So that Mobitama Doju Jako. Then Mose Orimolade started. Ìpìlẹ̀ tí Jésù fi lélẹ̀ yìí. Tí bàbá aládùúrà ń tọ́. Kẹ̀dà má ṣe rò pé ó yẹ kúrò níbẹ̀. Ó dúró lé Kristi àpáta. Kèrúbù ẹ̀yọ. Séráfù ẹ̀yọ. Àfipìlẹ̀ lélẹ̀ lórí òtítọ́. Sórí òtítọ́ yẹn. Sórí òtítọ́ ló ni CNS wà. Now, Oshofa too started. And some of you that have claimed that àwọn bàbá yìí ti jí òkú dìde, what is the importance of òkú tí wọ́n jí dìde tó bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé òótọ́ ni? Because irọ́ la fi package àwọn religious débi tó délé ni. Àmọ́ wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ o, àdádì mi sọ wípé, mọ́mì mi sọ wípé bí bàbá yẹn ṣe ń lọ, wọ́n kàn jókòó dìde ni. Ẹsẹ̀ Ọládélé of CAC. Ẹsẹ̀ Ọládélé of CAC, mo sì rí fídíò yẹn ní few days ago. This madman olórí burúkú yìí sọ ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ó ní bàbá Ọbádáre ń preach bàbá wa ṣe báyìí oògùn bàbá wa kàn sí afọ́jú lára afọ́jú yẹn dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ríran kí ló dé tí ò sí fídíò ẹ̀ a dẹ̀ rí àwọn old video sí wọn mo sì rí old video Ọ̀ṣọ́fà about few days ago lórí Facebook. Go and look at Nostalgic Sound. Go and look at the profile of that guy, Nostalgic Sound. How can sweat jáde lára èèyàn tó dẹ̀ jí ojú afọ́jú tó jọ Ọbádáre òdẹ̀ là kó tó kú? How can it be? Irọ́ yìí ti pọ̀ jù wọ́n dẹ̀ ti fi báyé wa jẹ́. Àdẹ̀tún ní kájídìdì ẹni pé àwọn kan were excluded. How can they be excluded? Okay, at the end of the day, that accident máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bàbá Ọ̀ṣọ́fà. Kí ló dé tágbára yín ò gbé wọn fò? I'm asking. And all of a sudden, when people started accepting these religious lies, àwa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní trust nínú omi. How many of you lẹ́mọ̀ bàbá Òjó tíṣà? How many of you lẹ́mọ̀ Òjó tíṣà? Tẹ́ bá gbọ́ ó fẹ́ lọ ṣe omi gbé ní iGem ní títí wọn. Wọ́n wà Ìbàdàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ fún mi ní èèyàn márùn-ún tó ti lo àwọn omi wèrè tó ń tà ètò ṣiṣẹ́. Please, Dapsin, mo fi títóbi Elédùmarè bẹ̀. I beg you in the name of Elédùmarè. Don't ever use the word judge on my page again for respect, for mutual respect that is expected of us on this social app, on this social media app. Don't ever try it again. I am begging you in the name of God. I am not in position to judge. Who says who? Now this is another pervert generation that sees calling a spade as judging. I don't want to be aggressive against my friends and family members today. I just want to limit my aggression to this man. Don't come and even try that on my page. I am begging you in the name of God. Now, to be the last time I will beg, and everybody is listening to me now. I have said that in respect. Because if you want me to bring it from that Bible, I will bring it out. Yet, you good for nothing morons will say, our politicians are this and that. Are you not judging like that? Do you know what politicians are going through? Are your politicians not even more worthy than your pastors? Let it be the first and the last time. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. Me, sorry like that. Don't come to waste people's time. This sensitization and liberation must go viral. I am begging you in the name of God. Don't bring it to me again. Now, at the end of the day, people started moving from using their common sense that when they are sick, they should go to the hospital. They started shifting to churches. And àwọn bàbá ẹ̀dẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbalẹ̀ lọ díẹ̀díẹ̀. Ilẹ̀ tó yẹ ká máa lò fún agricultural purposes, fún factory purposes, industrial purposes. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fi kọ́ camps káàkiri. Àwọn orí òkè tó yẹ ká máa fi ṣe tourism. Wọ́n sọ de orí òkè àdúrà. If you don't know, go and know. In fact, so many of us going to churches, we do not have the legal right. We do not have the moral justification to be asking the government for our rights. Any church goer, any mosque goer, you do not have the moral right to be asking the government for your rights. You dare not. Let some of us that are liberated, 13 foju warina, 13 lu ọpọlọ wa, let us be doing that asking. What are you talking about? At the end of the day, people started shifting from going to the hospital to going for prayers. Then government officials too, they started moving away from that responsibility. And when you were òkùnkùn ní lọ sí hospital, church in máa lọ. And they gave us opportunity to build churches. Let's call a spade today. The government officials from then, they were learning from one another, from one regime to another. And when our people will not go to hospitals, why should we buy equipment? But they that know these pastors, they know there are no miracles with them. And they wine and dine together. And that is why you will see our politicians abroad going for treatment. It is what they are expected to do. Because you citizens will not go to hospitals. You think if your state citizens now, if they stand up and tell Seyi Makinde, enough is enough. We need another big hospital. You think the government of the day will not sit up? Why is it that the government is allowing pastors to buy and to build churches? Because it is what we want. They are giving us what we want. Let's call a spade today. The government officials are giving us what we want. How many of you saw the video of Baba Adeboye, Babatunde Fashola, Tinubu, and which other person? Maybe 3 or 4 of them. One don't lori table, one wa lori dining. How many of you have seen that picture before? I think I cropped it as one of the memes. Engineer Best Light, I'm happy to have you here, sir. If Tinubu is sick today, the wife is a pastor in Redeem. Okpe Drama, I need you to listen to this. Remi Tinubu is a pastor in Redeem. The husband is a president of that nation. If Adeboye can wrought miracle, why is Tinubu still going abroad for medical checkup? Please use this thing now. Let's be asking ourselves that question. Remi Tinubu wà níbi tí wọ́n ti ń pín bread miracle. Yet Remi Tinubu cannot take that bread to the husband. The husband must always go abroad for treatment. I'm asking, Okpe Drama, you must answer that question, since we must exclude the men who started this madness. You must explain to us. Mo mọ̀ pé táwọn bàbá yẹn gan bá bojú wẹ̀yìn lẹ́nìí. Wọ́n máa ń pè kí ló dé tí mi kúkú máa ṣiṣẹ́ oko mi gan lọ́nà. Kí ni mo ní mo gbà? Ẹ wò pé tí mo ní mo gbà. Tí mo dà àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà sí wàhálà. Àwọn kan ò nísìn nínú sàréè. if they are true abiyamọ, àwọn Mósè Orímọládé àǹkó Ayọ̀ Babalọ́lá tí wọ́n bá jọ sí wọ́n sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ara wọn, sàárè wọn mọ ooru lọ́wọ́ bá a ṣe ń sọ yìí. Ó fọ́nì níbọ̀ kò tún fọ́nì. Sàárè wọn mọ sun yóò mọ ru èéfín, yóò mọ ru omi ẹkún wọn lámọ̀rí àti Akíndayọ̀mí àti bàbá Akíndayọ̀mí tó fa èhórìdì ìmùlé Adébóyè lọ́wọ́. Kẹ́ni bàbá yẹn mọ̀ pé bí ó ṣe di kanranjágbọ́n sí wa lọ́rùn lélẹ̀, bàbá yẹn bá ti tú wọn kẹ́gbà pé òun ò ṣe chọ́ọ̀chì mọ́, òun fẹ́ kú kó mọ́ lọ. Ẹ wá wo nǹkan tí gbogbo ẹ̀ dà lẹ́nu. Mo tún fẹ́ já wa sí nǹkan kan ẹ̀yin ti winners. A wà lórí platform kan ní 2020. How many of you know Maureen Badejo? Mi ìpolówó platform òun náà ní tiẹ̀ o. We were having this wonderful live video. Èmi náà máa ń pè wọlé, èmi máa ń búramúra, nǹkan tó jẹ́ kán tètè mọ̀ mí nìyẹn. Èmi ò kì í ṣẹ́nukù fún wọn. So a lot of people got to know me from her page. There was this day we were having this wonderful live video. That was the time Maureen Badejo brought Ìyá Erelu Àgbáyé. I don't know how many of you remember those days. 2020, 2019, 2020. Maureen Badejo was hot then. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ yìí, allegedly ni o, but bàbá yẹn sọ. We were on that live video. Very hot. Erelu Àgbáyé scatter nípa Yínká Ayéfẹ́lẹ́. Yínká Ayéfẹ́lẹ́ ní pé òun lọ ṣe ìsọjí kán wá mú un wá. Òun nígbà tóun wà ní ayé, ìwọ Yínká Ayéfẹ́lẹ́ pé òun sọ̀rọ̀ nísọjí, ẹ wá ní kán wá mú un wá, ẹnì ṣòǹbẹ̀. Ṣé bá fẹ́ fọwọ́ pàyà yẹn lẹ́gbọ́n tẹ̀ ṣe pé lè ní àmọ́ ibi tí ìyá yẹn wọlé sí, because ìyá yẹn ní àwọn àṣírí pastors yín tó fẹ́ tú. Ibi tó wá yà mí lẹ́nu jù sí tí mo máa sọ lẹ́ni, bàbá kan wá pè wọlé, Mommy Remi Ojuala, thank you so much. The man now called an elderly man. Ìjọ yẹn ẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run tún bá mi. Bàbá yẹn wá kọ́kọ́ kí gbogbo wa, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò wá, ẹ ṣe ẹ mọ̀ kìnnìkan. The man now said, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, mo fẹ́ béèrè kan, gbogbo ètò ẹ̀ ń sọ yìí ò ra mi, but mo fẹ́ béèrè kankan lọ́wọ́ Oyèdépò. Because Ìyá Erelu Àgbáyé sọ nǹkan kan níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn nípa Oyèdépò allegedly. Tòró wà láàrin Ìyá Erelu Àgbáyé àti Oyèdépò. Allegedly bàbá yẹn wá sọ wípé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, mo fẹ́ béèrè nǹkan kan lọ́wọ́ Oyèdépò. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá fẹ́ record ẹ mọ̀ record. That was what the man said that day. Ó ní ẹ jẹ́ bá mi béèrè lọ́wọ́ Oyèdépò. Ìyàwó tó kọ́kọ́ fẹ́, irú ikú wo ló pa, ibo ló sin sí, àwọn ẹbí ẹ̀ fẹ́ mọ̀. Gbogbo wa lanu ń jọ yẹn ni. Bẹ́yìn kan ṣe lanu lẹ́sìn, bẹ́ẹ̀ lèmi náà ṣe lanu ń jọ yẹn. Bàbá yẹn wá sọ lórí péèjì Maureen Badejo allegedly that àwọn ẹbí arábìnrin wa Oyèdépò ọmọ wọn ń kọ́, ibo ló sin sí tó bá tiẹ̀ kú kíníkan. Ó wá dọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́pàá. Wọ́n wá lọ, wọ́n ṣe wọ́n mọ̀, wọ́n wá gba béèlì ẹ̀. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà tán gba béèlì bàbá, ó sá lọ Kaduna, and that is why so many of you will think that the winners member started from Kaduna. Okay, now till date ibi tọ́rọ̀ yẹn wá yọjú sí gbà yẹn àmọ́, and the man was not afraid to say it on social media. Ẹ lọ sí Jésù, ẹ ń sí Jésù, Jésù wo lẹ ń sìn? Tó bá yẹ pé orúkọ yẹn rí lóòótọ́ ẹ̀yin mọ Jésù ni, ẹ̀yin mọ̀ ni, ẹ mọ̀ Ọlọ́run olè ní gbogbo wa náà. DJ Gabby, thank you so much. olè ní gbogbo wa, ohun tá a fẹ́ jẹ, ohun tá a fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run là ń wà káàkiri. And that is where we started. Lastly, some of the people here, they have asked me, Rotimi, how did you get? Some people are asking, so tithe is fake? I said, yes, it is scam. And the last time I paid tithe was 2010. Really, I said, yes. But I've been helping the people I could help. Some of my friends, I have played some voice notes to them before. Yes, I don't give church, but me, Kala. And I will say this in the presence of everybody so that if you can learn from it, immediately I finish this narration, I will draw the curtain. I got my salary because I don't want to bore us with some stories still necessary. I was a PTA teacher at a Colaba Grammar School back then. And as a PTA teacher, they were paying me 12,000 naira, 2010. Then the work I did in August, they paid me in early September. So the 12,000 naira in a brown envelope, I wanted to go to church that first Sunday of the month, September 2010. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, we're a PTA teacher. Amorani Kolabangba, engineer best light. It seems you know me very well. Now, I was collecting 12,000 naira. Anybody who was at Kolaba Grammar School, you were one of my students. Please, you have to, in comment section, mo sọ bí mo ṣe máa ń teach ngbà yẹn jọ má hide. Mo sọ toro ni ro ló máa ń lẹ́lẹ́rìí òun wà lọ́run. Now, and I was always praying with the students. This person speaking, oh my auntie, I will not even sit down in the classroom. Thank you so much. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Lies cannot hide my mommy. These students, they were always around me then. And I had a seat in the classroom, in the teachers, staff room. Soft King, thank you so much. I appreciate you. But me, Joko si staff room, rí. Me, Joko si bedi. Now, I will go from one class to another, teaching them. Timbati what class, Timbati rí one free. Who is your teacher? So person, he or she has not come. Okay, can I quickly teach you some things? Then I'll start. More than like teaching Mingbanye, and the students were progressing, they were doing better. Now, what happened? I now collected my 12,000 naira in August. By September, first Sunday, September 2010, I was preparing for church. I was attending Awolowo slave camp. Adeboye tell me long man. Jesus Chancery by Awolowo. Number 1, Awolowo. You used to teach us extra lessons at NLC office then. Thank you so much. Please make sure you private chat with Abati Pari live video. Onírọ́gbọ́n máa ń lẹ́lẹ́rìí òun wà lọ́run táwọn kókó bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ mọ̀ yiri ẹ̀ wò mí í sweet talk rárá. Evidence kan ló tún jáde yìí. Ká ní mo hùwà burúkú ńgbà yẹn, mo ń gbé àwọn ọmọ lọ́mọ káàkiri àná báwọn tíṣà rádaràdá yẹn ṣe máa ṣe. Báṣìírí mi ṣe máa tú lélẹ̀. From school to my center ni. 12K is now 6 pounds. My mommy don't open my yansh outside though, 6 pounds for 30 days. But I had passion for teaching. The smiles on the faces of these students was my payment, number 1 payment then. So what happened? I was preparing for service. mo dẹ̀ ti ka owó yẹn, envelope mẹ́rin ni redeem máa ń fún wa, mẹ́rin sí márùn-ún. Our pastor then was Pastor Austin Ọlọ́gbẹ̀sẹ̀. Wọ́n ti ní church tiwọn náà sí Ọ̀ṣun tó kún sí Fortress. Ẹ lè mọ̀ pé mo mọ gbogbo tí mo ń sọ dáadáa. Now, and now out of the 12,000, mo yọ 1,000 to Adébóyè, tó Adébóyè gbúdọ̀ jẹjẹkújẹ tó wá jẹ láyé. Ìyá Ìbàdàn tèmi nìkan wọ́n wà ní, and some of you will be wondering, kí ló dé agitation mi máa ń pọ̀ against our baba? And I will tell you one of them. It is an experience I can never forget all my life. My own mother was struggling. Maybe this one will teach some church goers here today. My own mother was struggling in Lagos, Oshodi garage. Ìyá Ìbàdàn náà máa ń pè wọ́n. Now, I would not send anything to my own mother, but I must give Adeboye. Out of 12,000, I was living at Hadabo. Owó mọ́tò láti Hadabo Ojúrin dé Awólọ́wọ̀, màá tún padà. During the week service náà, I tún gbúdọ̀ lọ. As a drama member, mo tún gbúdọ̀ lọ fún meetings, rehearsals. Ó wá dijọ́ Sunday. Ó yá give unto the Lord, give unto the Lord, give unto the Lord, give unto the Lord. Àbáwọ̀ lẹ ṣe máa ń kọ gbogbo àwọn orin rádaràda yẹn. Mo wá 1,200, and all of you know that as olóṣì èèyàn, irú 12,000 yẹn ní kó gbogbo ẹ̀ jáde ńlé. Abi Hadi, thank you so much. Also, he was the officiating pastor at Jesus Chancery, then at Awolowo. Thank you so much. Àwọn family mi lele, wọ́n mọ tí mò ń sọ. Mo bá wá, and as I then olóṣì èèyàn ò ní kó gbogbo 12,000 naira yẹn kúrò lé. How many of you know what I'm talking about? Ìwọ̀nba tó máa lò ń jọ yẹn ló máa rọra mú jáde. 1,200 àtowó mọ́tò àlọ́ àtàbọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn offering kéékèèké kan mo ti mú dání. Nígbà tó di offering time, blessing time, offering time, bó tẹ̀ ṣe pé a máa ń parọ́ tara, a mọ̀ pé pastor ló ń gbowó ẹ̀, pastor ló ń wà blessed, kì í ṣe ìwọ tó ń give ẹ̀. And I started looking for that 1,200. Please listen to this very well. I didn't see it. I felt so bad. I was almost weeping. Iwájú dẹ̀ ni mo máa ń jókòó sí lẹ́yìn àwọn pastor Ọ̀sìnlọ́gbẹ̀sẹ̀ tó ní mo máa ń jó dáa, mo máa ń láìkí kí n jó odò. A máa jùdí ṣùkùṣùkù máa jura. Jésù, a máa ṣe báyìí. Pastor Ọlọ́gbẹ̀sẹ̀ dẹ̀ good gan. Pastor Ọlọ́gbẹ̀sẹ̀ was good. He was good at his teachings. Now, to cut the long story short, I left church with so many things in my head. Number one, I thought the school will sack me because I didn't pay tithe. I want you to be delivered today. Number two, I thought that mọ́tò tí ń bá wọ̀ látàwó lọ́wọ́ dé Ojúrin, Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kó l'accident, Ọlọ́run Adébóyè á jẹ́ kó l'accident. Láti Awólọ́wọ̀ Dádàbọ̀, ọ̀kadà tí ń bá máa gbé máa jàn mí mọ́lẹ̀ o. Mo ṣáà délé, mo wá ń ronú oríṣiríṣi nǹkan burúkú tán ní ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bàbá wọn àtàwọn ọmọ wọn tí ò ṣe mí tí ìṣe yín. If you don't pay tithe. Mo ní ibi bá ní mo ju owó mo ṣàgbọ́kàn mi kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ pé Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí n tẹ̀. Bádébóyè yọjú sí mi lè yọ another 1,200 nínú envelope yìí pé mo fẹ́ fi san tithe, kò possible. You know, on flag. Àwọn flagger. Okay, as I was saying, I started having a lot of thoughts in my mind that evil things will happen, that one will happen, this one will happen. but you know, with fear, with threat and everything, ìrònú yẹn ni mo fi lọ sí school láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì on Monday morning. Monday, Tuesday, then Wednesday something happened, and this is where I need you to listen very well. I was coming back from NLC that my friend, my student mentioned. From Idiape to Bashorun, oya 10 naira or 20 naira. Okada mo gbe débẹ̀. As I alighted from the bike, I crossed to the other side, kí n gbé another bike lọ sí Adabo. Past Bashorun Winners headquarters wọn ní Ìbàdàn. I first met the first Okada guy. Ẹjọ́, Múyìwá Adémọ́lá ni mò ń lọ o. Mò ń dúró déyàn. The second Okada guy, I cannot go, my tire is bad. The other one, ṣe ní change lọ́wọ́ 500 lọ́wọ́ èmi náà ní mi ní change. I met the fourth guy, but gẹ́gẹ́ bí olóṣèyàn ṣe máa ń ronú. And I said, Eduna, if I change this 500, owó ẹ̀ máa tètè tán mi ìdẹ̀ rush lọ síbi kankan. Jẹ́ kí n máa fẹ́ sẹ́rin lọ́jàre. Please listen to this o. And I started walking. Me ti rìn ju 1 or 2 minutes lọ. And I saw these two children, special kids, àwọn ọmọ táwọn Yorùbá máa ń pè ní abarapá tàbábírùn, you know, these children with autism, you know. And I saw them in gutter. Wọ́n ṣubú síbẹ̀. Ìtara jẹ́ èmi kan fò náà. Mo kàn gbé àwọn ọmọ yẹn padà. I picked them up. Omi the gutter yẹn tiẹ̀ ṣe sí mi lára, but you know, I just put them in the compound. Mo dẹ̀ pa gate yẹn dé. On a second thought, kí ló dé tí mi lọ wo àwọn tó ń tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yìí? Mo wá débẹ̀, and please, this story is very important to church goers, to tithe payers, to offering givers. I am trying to touch your conscience today for you to ask yourself some real questions. Mo wá padà, mo wá wọnú ilé. Ẹjọ́ ta ló wà bíbá yìí o, ta ló ń tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yìí o, kíní kan. Nígbà tí máa wọlé mo rí ìyá orphanage. Ìyá ti báàgì kan wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọn. Wọ́n ti di báàgì yẹn. Mo ní, mọ́mí ta ló ń tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yẹn? Àwọn ọmọ yẹn ṣubú sínú gọ́tà. Kò sẹ́ni tó ń tọ́jú wọn. Èmi kàn tiẹ̀ pariwo mọ́ ìyá pé níyà bá bú sẹ́kún. The woman who was taking care of them, she started crying. Mọ́mí kí ló dé kí ẹgbẹ́ bóyá mo mí ni wọ́n ní bí mo ṣe ń wo àwọn yìí. Àwọn fẹ́ sá lọ ni. Ẹ fẹ́ sá lọ kẹta ló fẹ́ máa tọ́jú àwọn láwọn ò mọ̀. Pé torí orí àwọn ti fẹ́ dàrú. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Wọ́n ní bí mo ṣe ń wo àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. And at that time, àwọn ọmọ yẹn ń lọ bóyá bíi 12 or 13. Kò sí tó lè dàdúró nu wọn o. Ìsádà kí wọ́n wà lórí bẹ́lì wọn, ọ̀kan wà lórí ẹ̀yìn wọn, ọ̀kan wà lẹ́lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. Àwọn tí wọ́n rí wheelchair fún wọn wà ńbẹ̀. Thank you so much, Shirley K. Wọ́n ní bí mo ṣe ń wo àwọn ọmọ yìí, wọn ò tí ì jẹun, wọn ò tí ì fi nǹkan kan kẹnu for 2 days. Ibẹ̀ lápá mi ti jábọ́. And don't forget that I had 500 naira. Oshaye too, thank you so much. Now, and I said, Mommy, mama, you they've not eaten for 2 days. She said yes. And you know all these special kids, they cannot talk. They were just there hungry. Now what happened? I said, Mommy, please, don't cry again. And please, you won't have to run away. If you promise me the little I can be bringing, please, will you stay? She said she will stay. And I said, but Winners Chapel, the biggest Winners Chapel in Ibadan, Lawyer State, is just stone throw to you. Is it that these people don't see you when they drive their big cars to church and when one man ran about if you tell along with you, sing one lower money, but it is wrong. It is not a meter to very much para what I want to get down maturity then motoma para and showed you. At that time, and I said, Mommy, this is my school bag. Teacher ni mi wrote me Daniels ni munje wrote me Daniels tutors ni munje. Bag mi lele mo boy won ba tin ba ni lagba eje nkoko lo ra wa na. And of course, Gary was the most affordable at that time. And I went to the market, Bashorun market there. Tí alájà yẹn bá ṣì wà láyé, alájà, I am saying alájà, not a G.O. Mrs., not a sister, not redeem or deeper life sister, alájà. Mo wá déwájú ìyá yẹn, ẹ jọ ẹ fún mi ní gàrí kóńgò méjì. Àwọn tó ń ta ṣúgà náà kí n lọ ra ṣúgà. Iwájú ìyá yẹn ni mo wà tí mo ti bú sẹ́kún. I couldn't control my tears for what I saw. Mi ni normal woman mi nǹkan tẹ́bi bá ń pa mí orí máa ń fọ́ mi ni. How much more àwọn ọmọ tí ò lè express ara wọn tá a dẹ̀ ní church tó tóbi tó báyìí. Ẹ̀yin winners members nìbàdàn ẹ̀yin mò ń bá wí. Ní Bashorun bẹ́ẹ̀. You have to listen, no, brother Shola Success. I'm going somewhere with this story. So that you will see what religion and what these men, these good for nothing wicked souls have done to us as a people. Mo wá dúró síwájú ìyá yẹn, mo wá bú sẹ́kún. Ọkọ mi, ìyá yẹn, ẹ mọ̀ báyẹn máa ń gbé ẹ bá mú ọ̀rá ìdánìkan wọn gàrí, ìyá bá da gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ̀. And I left, wọ́n wá mú mi lọ sí ibi ẹ̀gbẹ́ ibi táwọn ẹlẹ́ran wà. Kí ló ṣe ọ́? Kíní kan ọkọ mi, kí ló ṣe ọ́? Kíní kan. Mo ní mọ́mì, mo ní alájà, nǹkan tí mo rí lẹ́ni téèyàn bá jẹ orí ahun á sunkún. Wọ́n ní kí ni mo ní ṣe mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ aláìníyà àti bàbá kan wọ́n wà nítòsí ìṣá tí wọ́n ò tí ì jẹun fúnjọ́ méjì. Wọ́n ní nìṣó bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìyá dẹ̀ ti gba gàrí kóńgò gbogbo and everything. Ìyá bá mú mi fònà la bá lọ síbẹ̀. The only thing tó ń jáde lẹ́nu alájà yẹn was Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, something like that. Ṣé wọ́n ṣàṣọ kankan in Arabic language. La bá padà sínú ọjà. Ìyá wa gbé kóńgò yẹn, wọ́n wá fi ń bu gàrí ẹ̀, wọ́n pààrọ̀ nylon dúdú kékeré yẹn, wọ́n wá ṣe sáwọn ní yellow àti black yẹn, wọ́n wá wọn gàrí kóńgò 5. The next thing this poor woman did was going on. Ẹ̀yin jọ ń tẹ́ bá ní láti ran àwọn ọmọ aláìníyà àti bàbá lọ́wọ́, ebi ń pa wọ́n o. Ẹni tó fún wa ní sugar, ẹni tó fún wa ní cornflakes, ẹni tó fún wa ní milk. Kò síjọ́ tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ tí mi ní sunkún. Ẹni tó fún wa lọ́gẹ̀dẹ̀, àwọn ẹlẹ́ran gé ẹran. Àwọn tó fún wa ní indomie, àwọn tó fún wa ní toothpaste, àwọn tó fún wa ní brush. Kí n tó mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, ilẹ̀ ti kún fún oúnjẹ. Ìyá wa pè àwọn ọmọ tó jọ ń tajà, àwọn ọmọ méjì. A wá jọ kó gbogbo kinní yẹn. A kó fònà, a lọ sí orphanage. Immediately tá wọ bẹ̀. Don't forget that I had 500. Ìyá fún mi ní 500 mi padà pé irú ọmọ ìṣọ̀wọ̀n. Gba owó ẹ̀ padà. Mi ìnáwó náírà. Torí mi gbọ́dọ̀ parọ́ pé èmi náà náwó. Láwa dé inú bẹ̀, mo ní mọ́mì, ṣe rí alájà yìí ní kẹ́ máa dúpẹ́ fún o. Tẹ́ bá rí bí wọ́n ṣe lọ round and everything nílẹ̀ ṣe kún bá. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn ò lè sọ̀rọ̀. Tó bá yẹ pé irú expression bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn máa ń fúnyàn ní psychological imbalance ni, kò yẹ kí n normal. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn ò lè sọ̀rọ̀, ṣùgbọ́n expression ni wọ́n ń jọ yẹn. Kábíyèsí títóbi rẹ̀. Ẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run bà mí. Débi wípé ìkan lára àwọn ọmọ méjì tó bá wa kó àwọn oúnjẹ yẹn wá, ìṣojú alájà yẹn ló ṣe ń sunkún. Ìyà tó ń jẹ àwọn kan tó báyìí. Wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ, ìyá àmọ́ yọjú sí yín o, ẹ ṣe ẹ kú tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yìí and everything. Mo dẹ̀ ọ̀rá tọwọ́ bàpò. Mo ní mọ́mì 500 tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi òun lélẹ̀. Bí ìrìn àjò èmi àti ìyá orphanage. The woman passed away this year, June. She was buried in August. Ìyá orphanage. Now what happened that day? I gave her 500, we exchanged numbers. And I was coming, Mommy, gbogbo bí Elédùmarè bá ṣe ràn mí lọ́wọ́, màá máa wá. Ẹ má sá lọ, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí wọ́n láwọn ò ní sá lọ, àwọn promise. Ẹ tú báàgì yín lẹ̀ kí n tó kúrò ńbẹ̀. a park àwọn ọmọ yẹn ṣe wọ́n lọ́mọ àwọn first daughter àwọn tó máa ń wá help àwọn máa tó dé láti school àwọn ò ránṣẹ́ sí ẹ ra recharge card bá a ṣe máa ń ra recharge card ó ń pépà yín ẹ ra ẹ fi sọ fọmọ yín pé anytime tó bá ráyè kó wá máa fẹ́ mọ first daughter yín ni. Now kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ni wípé mo jáde pé kí n máa fẹsẹ̀ rìn lọlé. Do you know the first thing that happened? Ọlọ́kadà méjì ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ fẹ́ gbé mi wọ́n wá ń struggle. Ọ̀gá ṣe ti ṣe tán tẹ̀ ń lọ. Are you ready to go? Èmi ò lówó lọ́wọ́ mọ̀. Èmi ti náwó tèmi. One of them now said, ṣe bẹ́yìn ni ti Ṣàrótìmí tó máa ń jókòó síbi junction Múyìwá Adémọ́lá yẹn. Mo ti rí yín pẹ̀lú ìyàwó Múyìwá Adémọ́lá tẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ ńgbà kan. Mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni èmi ni. Ẹ mọ̀ ń káwọn ọmọ dáadáa gbọ́rọ̀ yìnyín. Ó yẹ wọlé ẹja lọ. Do you know the first miracle that happened in my life? I'm not saying this that you are giving to be blessed. You are giving because the next door neighbor, your neighbor needs her help. They are two different things. Oyedepo will be screaming, you are giving for you to be blessed. You are giving because God must bless you through your giving. Says who? You are giving it because your next door neighbor must eat. And that was the mindset. Ọlọ́kadà wa ń gbé mi lọ, à ń lọ zoom. Àwa jọ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ní àyíbólẹ̀ ti kọ́ teaching yín pé teaching yín àwọn ọmọ yẹn máa ń ròyìn ládùúgbò. Tẹ́ bá ti free ẹ máa ń kọ́ wọn ẹ máa ń ṣe. Mo ní mo like teaching gan ni Ọlọ́run kan tí ẹ fi rọ̀ mí lọ́rùn ni. Ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Okay. Èmi máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní bus stop gate láràárọ̀ títí dìrọ̀lẹ́ ìrọ̀lẹ́ ni mo máa ń ṣe ọ̀kadà. Ṣé tẹ́ bá ń ṣe tán títí 6:30 ṣé mo lè mọ gbé yín? Lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ní omi ìgbówó màmá wá dúró sẹ́nu ọ̀nà màmá gbé yín. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ẹ mọ̀ gbé mi láàárọ̀ kíní kan. So owó mọ́tò àárọ̀ yẹn ó tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ kúrò ń bẹ̀. Kábíyèsí títóbi rẹ̀. Mo wá dénú ilé. Mo wá nà fẹ́lẹ́fẹ́lẹ́ pé wọ́n Ọlọ́run. Ìwọ ló dá àwọn ọmọ tẹ́bi ń pa yìí. Tó bá ṣe pé lóòótọ́ Ọlọ́run aláàánú ni ẹ tó o sì wà láàyè. Ọ̀nà tí màá ṣe máa bọ́ àwọn ọmọ yìí. Mi ì béèrè fún ilé, mi ì béèrè fún mọ́tò, mi ì béèrè fún aṣọ. Ọ̀nà tí màá ṣe máa gbà bọ́ àwọn ọmọ yìí nínú 12,000 yìí. Elédùmarè jọ̀ọ́ pèsè ẹ̀ fún mi. Mo dẹ̀ sunkún yẹn níbi tí mo dọ̀bálẹ̀ sí torí orí mi kan lágo ni. Títóbi rẹ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá rò pé kò sí Ọlọ́run mo fi títóbi Ọlọ́run bá bẹ̀yìn Elédùmarè wá o. Nígbà tí bàbá ọlọ́kadà fi máa gbé mi ní àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì ó gbé mi dé Ìkọ́làbá junction títì níbi kí náà máa ń pè yídì yẹn mo dẹ̀ rìn wọnú school. I started teaching the SS3 students early in the morning bí mo ṣe máa ń ṣe. Kán bá ń ṣe assembly principal máa ń gbà kí n máa kọ́ àwọn ọmọ tí n bá ń kọ́ wọn kí n lọ assembly. Principal bá ní kán wá pè mí wá ṣé kìí pé mo ti ṣẹ̀ mo ti bóyá táìtì tí mi san níjọ́ Sunday o wọ́n fẹ́ jáwé fún wọn ní ọ̀rọ̀ a lot of things. Mo dẹ̀ lọ office principal níbi òkè ń bẹ̀. My friend who is from Ìkọ́làbá will know where the principal's office is. Kate Keys kí mi ti rántí orúkọ wọn mọ́. Bádéwálé or something like that. Wọ́n ní Mr. Rotimi ó ti tó bí ọjọ́ mélòó kan táwọn ọmọ SS3 àti SS2 wọ́n ti wá ń bá wọn pé Mr. Rotimi yìí they need his time, they need more of his time. Èmi ni máa kọ́ maths, máa kọ́ physics, chemistry, biology, mo ń kọ́ economics. English pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ a tún fi ń ràn àwọn ọmọ yẹn lọ́wọ́. So it was always busy for me and I had children tí mo máa ń lọ kọ́ nílé wọn àwọn tó ní private tutoring. Principal bá ní àwọn ọmọ yìí láwọn need the time ẹjọ́ kí lẹ máa ń ṣe níjọ́ Saturday àti Sunday. Mo ní mo máa ń lọ sí church ìjọ́ Sunday ìjọ́ Saturday mo kàn máa ń lọ kọ́ àwọn ọmọ kan lé rọ̀lẹ́ and everything. Wọ́n ní tá a bá fún yín ní kí hall yìí ṣé lè máa wá káwọn ọmọ láàárọ̀ Saturday ìgbà tẹ́ bá ráyè ìjọ Sunday ṣé ẹ lè máa wá mo lè máa wà iye tẹ́ bá wá charge wọn ẹ̀yin lẹ́ni school ò fẹ́ mọ̀ you are proven to be resourceful in this school àti ríṣẹ́ yín ṣe máa ṣe mo ní màá máa ṣe mo like teaching kìíní kan kí n má fàrọ̀gùn from the following Saturday tí n bá lọ sí school yẹn pé mo lọ teach I will make not less than 10,000 naira. Ìjọ Sunday the same thing. Then this guy tó lọ́ mọ́ mi will remember that people were now coming from other schools ní weekend yẹn. People were calling me from other schools to come and teach physics, chemistry, and maths. On Fridays, they were always calling me for fellowships. Ìkọlàbà High School, Bashorun High School. All the way, ìròyìn kan lọ sí Federal Government College lọ́nà Àpáta. Now, from that moment, mo wá máa ń pick àwọn notorious boys ní school ní weekend yẹn mà ní ó yá ẹ bọ́ sínú Volkswagen tí ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan gbé fún mi. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ lọ sí orphanage yìí. Mo wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kọ́ àwọn ọmọ yẹn bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe fún àwọn ọmọ aláìníyá àti bàbá. And to God be the glory, that experience helped these notorious boys to change from being notorious. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní serious. In the history of Ìkọlàbà Grammar School, mi ìdán ẹnu rárá. When I was there, the students changed for better. Ìròyìn tó wà ń bẹ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ni. Inú mi nù pé mo ní ẹlẹ́rìí bí báyìí. What am I saying? From that moment, I realized that giving to the needy is the only thing that God requires of me. It is not given to all these babas. And from that moment, oh my God, you will not believe 2011 mo kọ́ ọmọ kan wọ́n fún wọn nọ́mbà mi náà ni o mo dẹ̀ kọ́ ọmọ yẹn tán ọmọ yẹn orúkọ ẹ̀ dẹ̀ jáde ní merit list UI bàbá tó ti rò mí pin tẹ́lẹ̀ pé mò ń gba owó kékeré lọ́wọ́ wọn fúnra wọn náà pè mí bí mo ṣe dèrò Canada mo ń sọ fún yín yìí o bàbá bá pè mí ní ìrọ̀lẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn ẹ máa bọ̀ nílé mi báyìí báyìí driver máa dúró dè yín ní Mobi mo bá dẹ̀ dé bẹ́ẹ̀ Mr. Akite Mr. Tunde or something like that wọ́n bá gbé mi lọlé wọ́n ní àyínú dádì dùn sí yín gan lẹ́ni o wọ́n ṣe wọ́n mọ̀ kíní kan kíní thank you so much engineer best light ni mo bá délé wọn ìjọ tí mo máa fi school sílẹ̀ fi center mi sílẹ̀ pé mo fẹ́ lọ join cousin mi lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ Alhaji Apapa tó jẹ́ NLC chairman nígbà yẹn tán ní kí n máa lo compound wọn àwọn ọmọ yẹn wá ń sunkún Mr. Rotimi please don't go if you go ayé wa ti bàjẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa lọ. Story for another day torí mo padà wá I lost my peace while in Lagos I had to come back to that teaching lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn ni mo pàdé man tí mò ń sọ yìí òun àti ìyàwó ọmọ kan náà bí àwa délé dádì yẹn kọ́kọ́ dì mọ́ mi gbẹ̀gẹ̀ wọ́n ti ṣe wọ́n ti prepare table èmi dẹ̀ lélẹ̀ mi mọ fọ́ọ̀kì àti ọ̀bẹ lò ṣàǹtìjú ọmọ yẹn bá ní uncle feel free o kíní kan inú ọmọ yẹn dùn gan ó fẹ́ study medicine and surgery tí n máa fọ̀rọ̀ gùn lábá jẹun tán bàbá instead of 25,000 naira owó oṣù èmi láró oko ibà ṣe yòówù ẹ sọ lójú mi ni mo bá ṣáà manage mo jẹun ní ẹ mọ gbogbo yín náà most of you lẹ́tí lẹ́tí tẹ́ ẹ máa fẹ́ lo fọ́ọ̀kì àti ọ̀bẹ ní ìta ẹran máa wá sákàkiri ẹ máa fọwọ́ mu mọ́lẹ̀ mo yà fi síbí mo yà fi gbégbé mo yà fọwọ́ mi jẹun àwa jẹun tán instead of 25,000 naira tó yẹ kán sọ fún mi the whole month the man gave me 100,000 naira I collected the money ara mi ń gbọ̀n 25,000 tó yẹ kí n gbàgbé half a month ni mo kọ́ mo dẹ̀ sọ mo ní but bíi 12,000 or 13,000 ló yẹ kẹ́ ẹ sọ fún mi half a month ní last month ta ṣe ìsàkó tó pẹ́ exam ẹ̀ wọ́n ní owó yẹn gan wo wàá sì fún mi lákàntì nọ́mbà yìí tínú ọmọ wa dùn tó báyìí pé ọkùnrin driver ṣáà lọ drop mi sí mobi mo rò pé ẹjọ́ 100,000 báwo mo ṣe fẹ́ délé owó ìpọ̀ oṣù ó dá o bàbá o mo ṣáà délé mo wá gbówó yẹn lẹ̀ pé 100,000 to 200 lélẹ̀ àbí kí n kọ́ lọ gbáyàn lójú ni gbogbo ìgbà yẹn don't forget mo ti gbọ́n ìwọ ìyá àbàdàn máa fowó ránṣẹ́ sí yín o owó ti sọ̀kalẹ̀ o poverty is real o bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o sister Nike poverty is real o mo wá gbówó yẹn lẹ̀ kò yé mi bóyá kí n kọ́kọ́ mọ́gì tí mo pò ní o bóyá kí n kọ́kọ́ owó ní value àṣé intanṣọ yóò tí tán mo wá pe àwọn ọmọ tó yẹ kí n lọ kọ́ ní ìrọ̀lẹ́ ẹ wò ọ̀nkú ò ní lè wá tíìtì lẹ́ni o ọ̀nkú fẹ́ sinmi mo rántí pé mo wo bọ́ Chelsea níjọ́ náà lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọkàn mi wà lé bẹ́ẹ̀ lọkàn mi wà níbi tí mo fowó pamọ́ sí kí wọ́n má tiẹ̀ pè mí pé lè ti jóná ìwọ lọ́jọ́ mi wà lóhùn àpọ̀jù báyìí lórí 100,000 wàhálà burúkú anyways to cut the long story short kọ́ọ̀lù máa yìí ló wéèkì mi láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì Mr. Rotimi èmi àti ìyàwó mi ò lè sùn ẹ mọ́ bínú pa disturb yín ẹjọ́ ẹ wá a fẹ́ bá yín sọ nǹkan kan mo bá tún dọ́dọ̀ wọn ní àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì mo sọ fún principal pé ẹjọ́ máa léètì dé school lẹ́ni ẹ bá mi sọ fáwọn ọmọ yẹn but máa wá but mo ní láti lọ rí client kan kó máa pé wàhálà ṣẹlẹ̀ bá àmọ́ ẹni pé kí n lọ and everything nígbà tí mo máa dọ́dọ̀ máa yí èmi àti ìyàwó mi ò lè sùn a sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ títí a sọ lọ sọ́bọ̀ ẹjọ́ ṣe é mọ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ Canada permanent resident visa mo ní mi ìmọ̀ tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣé mo ní passport mo ní mi ní mo tiẹ̀ ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ kan jẹ́ mo ní ẹni tó bá ń sọ abẹ́ bridge kì í ra kàlẹ́ndà mi ìmọ̀ bí Nigeria passport ti ṣe rí mi ìmọ̀ bóyá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ká ti kọ́kọ́ ọ̀dọ̀ máa yẹn ibi tá a ti sọ̀rọ̀ ló ti gbé fóònù ló ti pe immigration officer tán mọ̀ arákùnrin kan máa wá bá yín mo ti fún nọ́mbà yín ẹjọ́ first class treatment ní o ibi passport ẹ̀ jáde láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà wọ́n wá pé anybody tó bá mọ Wálé Michael online dynamics mi ìṣèpolówó mi ní kẹ́ ẹ lọ ṣe visa ń bẹ́ o online dynamics ní Dùgbẹ̀ lọ́dún náà lọ́hùn tó wà ní bóyá 4th or 5th floor online dynamics Wálé Michael máa yìí bá pè wọ́n hello Michael ó tí ì jí ni mo fẹ́ wá rí ìwà àtìyàwó ẹ̀ lọ́fíìsì láàárọ̀ yìí ó ní nǹkan kan tó wà tó ṣe pàtàkì kìíní kan Cocoa House thank you so much onírọ́ ló máa ń lẹ́lẹ́rìí òun wà lọ́rùn máa yìí pẹ̀lú ìyàwó wọn náà wọn ti ẹ̀wẹ̀ wọn fọnu làbá kó sọ́kọ̀ pẹ̀lú driver làbá lọ làbá dé ọ̀dọ̀ wọn online àbúrò mi yìí mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ó bá mi ṣe assessment bóyá ó qualify 5,700 naira l'assessment Wálé Michael gbé online dára nọmba ṣọ ẹni qualify in fact gan tó bá láfẹ̀sọ́nà nígbà yẹn pé wọ́n lè jọ ṣe processing yẹn á dẹ̀ bọ́ sí èló ní báyìí ibi tí màá yẹn bá wà lẹ́ni kọ́lọ́mọ bá ń kẹ́ mo mọ̀ pé ọmọ wọn ti graduate ó ti travel ìlú tó wá travel lọ ní mi ìmọ̀ tó náà ti kúrò Nàìjíríà common law partners thank you so much lábá ṣe wọ́n san 5,007 wọ́n kó owó passport fún mi wọ́n wá ní màá tún ṣe IELTS exam èwo ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ international English language testing kìíní kan British money pẹ̀lú òyìnbó táwọn sọ náà ṣé kò tún wọ Canada ni wọ́n ní kò rí àtúnṣe yẹn náà èló náà ń ṣe lọ́dún náà lọ 31,500 demand pẹ̀lú yàrá wọn bá tún kó sílẹ̀ pé gbogbo ìgbà tí n bá ti rẹ́dì kàn bá mi rẹ́gísítà kí n lọ ṣe mo máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ processing fully ní 2012 by my birthday 2014 non-appearance I got my permanent resident visa nínú passport mi. Mo ṣe kí ni? Mo sì fi hàn yàn kan lánàá. Mo sọ̀rọ̀ ètínú o, ntọ́lọ́hún lọ́lọ́run. Wo ara tó bá ti hùn ló ní ara dáadáa ni kó mọ fẹ́ dá, ṣùgbọ́n tó bá hùn náà ló tún ń ṣe. Mi mọ mí ní PR visa yìí until few months nígbà tí mo dé Canada. Ọmọ onílùú níwọ̀ bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀ ò mọ iye ara ẹni wọ́n rìn òun bù má jápá. Lọ́kì ọ̀rẹ́ mi ọmọ Edo State tí mo kọ́kọ́ pàdé ní warehouse tí mo ti kọ́kọ́ ṣiṣẹ́. Ó ní báwo mo gba permanent níbo how mo láti Nàìjíríà. How tí n bá rí sójú mo ní láti fi hàn bọ̀bọ̀ ni ló wá ń ṣe báyìí. Ẹni ọmọ rìn gbá òyìnbó létí mo ní má jẹ́ ń gbọ́. Kẹrẹ. And the truth is, in all of my journey here, 10 years almost. Ìbá ní kí brother ìlọ mi wá sọ̀rọ̀ sí i yóò sọ̀rọ̀ ilé òkun. Ẹja mọ̀ ṣe dáadáa. Ẹja mọ̀ rántí àti sùn, ẹja mọ̀ rántí àtúbọ̀tán. Kò sí ohun tá a mú wá sáyé. Kò sí ohun tá a mú lọ. Lóòótọ́ bóyá àwọn tá a jọ wọlé lọ́dún náà lọ wọ́n lè ti kọ́lé ribiribi sí Nàìjíríà, mọ́tò bọ̀gìnì everything. Ṣùgbọ́n èmi tẹ́ ń wò yìí, àwọn tó ń rẹ́rìn látara tèmi, àwọn nílé tèmi ń kọ́ o. That is the truth. That is the truth. Kí ẹ pé bóyá mi ìlówó àti kọ́lé, kí ẹ pé bóyá tí n bá wá Nàìjíríà mi lè ra mọ́tò. But owó yẹn ò tiẹ̀ ṣarajọ. But àwọn tí mò ń fún tán lè ṣàdúrà wípé Rótìmí o ṣé o bọ́ mi lénìí. N bá play voice note mi fún yín bíbẹ̀ ẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ìgbà míì ó lè a máa já mọ́ra wa lọ́wọ́ ni o. Ìwọ̀n bá ta tún rí ní ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì yìí lélẹ̀ ó yá ìwọ gbà ìwọ jẹun ṣe everything. Àwọn ni ilé tèmi ń kọ́, àwọn ni mọ́tò tí mò ń gún o. Ẹ bá rí mi Nàìjíríà tí mò ń gbọ́ ọ̀kadà káàkiri, ẹ má fojú burúkú wò mí o. Don't look at me as olóṣì. Tèmi yé mi. Ṣẹlẹ̀ ayé yẹn náà lélẹ̀. Táwọn pásítọ̀ wa tí wọ́n wá ń para wọn kúlé lórí láì ṣàwà. If you have been blessed today, offering time, a fẹ́ gba offering, soft king, a fẹ́ gba offering fún ìtẹ́ ti gbọ́ yìí. If you know that our agitations today have liberated you, you've seen reasons why humanity and love and truth will continually be your watchword. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, pick somebody from your environment. Only offering tá fẹ́ ṣe lénìí. Thank you so much for me too. Thank you so much Sam Omologo. Thank you so much. Offering Ayomex, thank you. Offering tá fẹ́ ṣe lénìí ni wípé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹja promise ara wa that we want to pick somebody 1,000 2,000 láàárín wa ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ṣe. I want to share your testimony. Tó bá ṣe tán in tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ látọ̀dọ̀ ẹni ẹ pé bóyá reaction wọn. I want to hear your voice notes. I am begging, I am pleading. One person pé amọ̀kàndẹ̀ wo ẹni yìí pé owó tí màá fi wọ mọ́tò lọ sí chọ́ọ̀chì tàbí bóyá mo fẹ́ fún pásítọ̀ pé èmi nìkan tán irọ́ ni o Vicky in fact Tuale, thank you so much, I appreciate ma. Pé okay owó tí mo fẹ́ lọ fi san táìtì yìí ẹ jẹ́ n pín sí méjì mẹ́ta, ẹ jẹ́ n fáwọn ẹni. Currently ní Nigeria ń sìn 20,000 is what some people need. Ó kàn pé mi lè polówó orú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lórí social media báyìí because èrò á ti pọ̀ jù. Okay mo fẹ́ wá èèyàn márùn-ún if 10,000 okay if 10,000 is enough to boost whatever small thing you are doing, ẹ já pàdé nínú inbox, èrò yẹn á ti pọ̀ jù. But ìwọ̀n bá táwọn ránṣẹ́ lábẹ́lẹ̀, it is moving. It is moving. So in the long run, look for one person. When you bless that person, record your voice note of your expression and send to me. I want to start sharing that stories. Let people begin to learn from you and I. And I know that Eledumare will help us. I won't say much more than this tonight. Pola Baba, I see you, I see Joy, sir. We are growing. And before I go, please, before you go, follow 10 people or 20 people as we are watching. Àwa bíi 200 and something, almost 300 là ń wòra wa báyìí. Kì í ṣe mí o, ìfẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ ní sí mi ni, and I appreciate every one of you. On Facebook, it is very massive tonight. On YouTube, I appreciate every one of you. God bless you. I appreciate you all. If there is no you, there is no me. Kí mo jẹ́? I am nothing. I am nothing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ifajuwon, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. So please help me follow this page. Follow at least maybe 10 or 20 people. Irọ́ ni sẹ́. Irọ́ ni sẹ́. A máa follow ara wa, kò sí ní tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe sí. Page mi nìkan ni TikTok yìí lẹ ti máa ń ṣe pálapàla. Àwa 241 là ń wòra wa báyìí, 236. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, if it is only 20 people, thank you so much for all the wonderful comments, both on Facebook, on TikTok, and on YouTube. Thank you so much. Please follow at least 20 people. Ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní grow pages ara wa. Oh my God. Mommy Baroness Lizzie, thank you so much, man. Even though the TikTok palaver didn't allow us to share your story, but Friday is another day. We will be preparing for another wonderful moment on Friday. Neyo Chemical, thank you so much. Please, before you go, follow at least 20 people. Let them follow you back. And please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, in case this TikTok, if everybody kan tó gbàbọ̀dé ẹja lọ sórí YouTube, Rotimi Daniels, just please press the subscribe button. And I'm also on Facebook too, Rotimi Daniels Talk Show. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Mommy Baroness Lizzie, mo rí comment yín lórí YouTube lẹ́yìn àárọ̀. I was encouraged. I was just laughing and happy, and thank you so much. I said you are going to share the video with more than 50 people. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you. You are really, really, truly a mother to me. Thank you so much, man. And your brothers and your sisters, thank you so much for standing by. Without you, there's no me. And words cannot convey my appreciation to all of you. So let's follow this page. Let's follow one another. Let's begin to grow our channel and our tentacles. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fún wa ní gift náà, I thank you. Ọwọ́ tẹ́ fi ibi tẹ́ àpò tẹ́ tí nìkan sàlẹ̀ àpò, ojú yín ò ní fọ́, ẹ ní rìn ìjọ tẹ̀bí ń pọ̀ ní ẹ̀mọ̀ lọ́ọ̀rì ẹ̀mọ̀ bọ̀rì. Lọ́wọ́ àwọn bàbá ẹ̀ gbogbo wa pátápátá, a máa gba ìtúsílẹ̀ wa débi wípé at the end of the day, we will even see our children being liberated. We will start teaching them love and humanity. Black, out there of Dubai. Ó dìgbà náà, ẹja lọ sùn. Thank you so much. Thank you. How do you send star? I don't know. Send Yemi Semboye Oyenekan. I will chat you up. Thank you so much for all the love. Mommy Remy Oduala, thank you so much. Mrs. My wonderful sister Yodele Cole, thank you so much, ma. I appreciate you. My very wonderful sister Abi Christiana, thank you so much. I appreciate you, ma. I appreciate you. Bombay Person, I appreciate you. Brother Taiwo or Lagoju, Mommy Yemi Foluke, thank you so much for all your gift of love. Benga Ojo, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Oladapo Bolanle Boris, thank you so much. I've been seeing your comment, your encouragement. Oluwatosin Oyewunmi, Ama Solo, thank you so much. Ama Solo, thank you so much. I appreciate you. To every one of you, I think we went to me, but Daruko, thank you so much on Facebook. Odijo Friday, Amarira, thank you. YouTube family, thank you so much. Any. Thank you so much. Martin G, thank you so much. Pastor Mo, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate everyone. Of Kendi Adeniyi Diaolu, thank you so much. AZZ32, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Adebisi Adedoni, Raj3, all the way from India, thank you so much. I appreciate everyone of you. Kendi Peter, Michelle, thank you. Dubia Baba, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you for all the comments, all the encouragement. Aaron, Jamaica, blah, 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 blah. I thank you so much. Davon, Oyeri, the additional, thank you so much. Redrum, thank you so much. Oh, my Vishu, thank you. Aura Page, thank you so much. Mommy Baroness Lizzie, also on YouTube, thank you so much. Oh, it's just too much. It's just too much. Lotula Kimpa, thank you so much. Nora Fateni, thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you.